Alrighty, we appear to be live. Gonna check the usual technical bits, and we will get going. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Alright, I'll sit there, go to the main, throw up the shot on the patates, as we do. I don't know why I'm French right now, but do visit. Hey guys, Rip the Rage here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Let's do it. Y'all already know what it is. We're gonna mess with some cars. We're gonna make some money. I'm gonna make the shop bigger and better and all that. Yeah. Yep. So the general idea of this playthrough is gonna be to just basically get as many of the achievements as we can and finish the story. Like, finish the story and also that. So like, we'll do the story as the story missions pop up and we'll just go about it however it shall be. Ooh, excuse me. Freaking hair. Everything's sitting right. There we go. Get to the point. Skip it. Don't care. Actually, I fixed the audio, so maybe I should let the intro play. If not, the audio's not, you know, blasting my eardrums out. Also, I realized I may have had my audio cranked up higher than it should have been. For, like, the desktop audio. So this is the sort of story bit here. I guess, I don't know. Get a bunch of shit just on the car. Well, that was unceremonious. Hell yeah. Reminds me of the song Private Malone. It's about this guy who is in Vietnam, and he died there, but his car was sitting in his mom's like barn, and you know, somebody years later, it was like, oh god, I don't know if it's like, I don't know how many years it's supposed to be later, but it's a significant amount of time. Anyway, she puts an ad for it in the paper for like $1,000, and it was like in pretty mint condition because it's just been sitting the entire time. Like, it hasn't been driven at all, really. So, you know, he got it all fixed up and driving with it. And the whole song is about how he drives around and, like, the radio screws up sometimes. And, you know, basically the car is haunted, right? By the ghost of Private Malone, you know? Like, he's hanging out. And it's good song. Decent song. That's by, I don't think that was Kenny Rogers. Who was that? Let me check real quick. Because I got it on my phone here. Where would it be? I think Old Gold. Like, I got a lot of folders on here. I try to keep things separate. God damn stupid ads. Like, I don't want all this crap. Okay. Should be good. I just want to check this real quick, because now I'm curious. David Ball. That's it. So David Ball sings Private Malone. It's a good one. controller going. Continue. Let's go. Run it back. I'm fixing up some stuff. I think we're working on the trucks today. So we just got those in the old Smith 1500 trucks. It look like they came right out of like 1953. Very classic look. Really is a shame there's no like country station in the game. Hello? Controller? What? Keyboard? What the fuck is with this controller now? Work, you piece of shit, work. There we go. Good lord. Pain in my ass. Alright. First things first, let's check the radio, see what we're working with. Go Killer Rock. Alright. So, what was the job here? Right. Brake shoe, brake disc, caliper. Let's go. Overview. There. Something's up with the back tire. Looks like all the brake work's on the front left. And the back tire might be a little messed up though. Might want to take a look at that. Alright, let's just see. Yeah. Alright, let's remove this. There we go. Oh yeah, that's messed up. That should be all be good there. And then what's up with the back tire here though? Yeah, let's see. Don't I have a examine mode? Yeah. Can be examined by a tire tread tester. Yeah. The condition on this tire is not great. I can go down my way to fix the tire though. I'm already doing the brakes here. Like once I get like the grinder and stuff, I can really get these back to good specs. All right. Let's see. Check the list. Make sure that's good. All right. Inventory. What are we working with here? Gotta sell a bunch of these. Get this one done first though. Yeah, we'll just get a whole new assembly here because all these are bad condition anyway. Add them to the list. Computer. Alright, shopping list. We're looking at all brakes today. Brake, caliper, cylinder, ventilator disc, and pads. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Going into part mount. Oh, there we go. There you go, brake pads. You gotta be in the right spot with the cursor, else it doesn't know what you want to do. And put the tire back on. That'll be it. Alright, that should be everything. Brake shoe. Brake shoe? Alright, well the other ones are fine. Brake shoe. That's all good to go. The fuck do you mean brake shoe? Maybe it's on the back tire. You gotta break drum. Is that what you mean? No, it would be shown in blue. Oh, it's over on that side. Okay, hold on. Put it back. hold on, it's over here. That's why we couldn't find it. Sneaky. So we want the brake shoe. To take the brake drum off. This is the brake shoe. So it's a different design, that's interesting. Okay, so we need a brake shoe. Actually, we check parts notes. We already got those done. We're gonna brake drum. It's in bad condition anyway. We'll go to brake drum and a brake shoe just to add it up. Okay, drum and shoe. I think I need to up the audio a little bit. Like the music's a little lower than it should be. Okay. Come on, put the thing on. No. No, the shoe. Put the... What? I'm confused. Oh, I wasn't in part mount, I was in disassemble. That works better when you're in the right mode. Yep, bag it up. Okay, I'm a little too close, but that's okay. Alright, so that ought to do it. Good thing I checked that. Repair with minimal parts condition, 42%. I mean, yeesh. That's a minimal, though. I mean, these could really go for it. You know what? Maybe we'll do it. Give me 2 seconds. Let me, I'm gonna go change up the audio a bit. Because the music's a little lower than it should be. I think the sound effects are fine. Sound effects should be good. It's just the music. I think it's because I turned my headset back down from where it was where it should be. So now it's not... Yep. I just had it on the wrong setting yesterday. Audio. Use it 5. I don't want it too high, but I think 25 would do. That would do. Yeah, I forgot what station I was on. Ah! Little bit of pop in there. Game had to load up. Nope, that's not my one. I want to go hideout. Hideout's pretty good. Groovy. Like it. Alright, if we're gonna do all this work with the wheels, we might as well, like, if we're gonna take them off anyway, we'll just go get them all rotated and fitted and all that. Yeah, because this one... Inventory. No, not that. Inventory. This one's... condition... That's weird, I don't have it in my inventory. Oh, there it is. It goes by most recent. Condition 59%. So maybe I should do the tires as well. Yeah, so you have to get a new tire if you want to balance it. Set that up to separate while I go get the other one. I'm gonna speed this along here. Because we're going to do the work, we might as well do it right and get the whole thing done. Plus, it's like extra XP when we do this stuff. Alright, gonna need 4 new tires. I don't know what kind though. Let's see. What kind of tires are we looking for? Vintage Wall A. Okay, that's a new one. Probably give them some new rims too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Alright. I get a whole new set. So we picked up the brakes, might as well do those too. Let's see. Tires. That's not tires. I'm in the wrong section. Tire shop. Wall A. Need rims. It's so weird because circle is back, but when you're in this menu specifically, circle is to cancel and get out of the computer, and they turn triangle into back. Yeah. Little confusing. Gotta get used to that. Oh shit, what's the thing? Aha, I had it written down. Rim basic 1. Okay. This one. Yeah. Now I gotta go fit the tires, and then we have to balance them. This is fun. I like doing this. Like, technically, we could just be blowing through these if I really want to be super efficient and get like a bunch of money and stuff done. I would just be taking brake jobs over and over and over again, just get them done as quick as I can. But yeah, this is fun. You done? Alright, good timing. Ooh, excuse me. Hurry up. Fine. Let's put the other one on. Screw it. You're gonna take a minute to balance that one anyway. I think this game is mostly about muscle memory. It's like when you get up here, you just click it, go to the radial of like what you're trying to do. It's all just a rhythm, really. All right. Go ahead and go into part now. It sucks I can't put them on one at a time. Like, I can't just put the tire up on it and then like come back and screw them all in with a gun. Just maybe there's a upgrade for that. Let me see here. Is there some kind of upgrade for that? Unlock the tire shred tester. With this tool, you can check condition of tires. You can use it from the pie menu. Same in 3 parts. Faster screwing and unscrewing. Now it looks like it's just faster. I hope in the future games, like in 2026, they added like more interactive stuff for the simulator part of it. Because it's fine the way it is, but it could be cooler if you went and got the individual parts. So, like I said, you could line it up of, oh, okay, I've got 4 or 5 cars in the garage, and I'm going to do realignments of the tires for all of them. So let me go grab, like, you know, my tire remover tool, right? And, like, it's, you know, like a, what do they call it? I guess an air jack. What do they call it, an air jack? Or a pneumatic jack? Because it's like a tire iron. But instead of a tire iron, like instead of doing it yourself, it's air driven. It's like it's powered. What do they call that thing? What is an automatic tire iron called? Because I've only ever done tires manually a couple times. Okay, so colloquially it's called a tire iron, but it's technically called a lug wrench. So if I want to find this, I'll have to call it a lug wrench. That's the technical term. Lug wrench called. So what do you call an automatic version of that? An impact wrench, that's what they call it. A socket wrench power tool designed to deliver high torque output with minimal exertion by the user by storing angular momentum. I think impact wrench is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Okay. In operation, a rotating mass accelerated by the motor, storing angular momentum, then suddenly connected to the output shaft, creating a high torque impact. Compressed air is the most common power source, although electric or hydraulic power is also used. Oh, okay. Cordless electric device is becoming increasingly popular since the 2000s. I think that's what I'm thinking of, is an impact wrench. Because there's impact drills, there's impact wrenches. So yeah, an impact wrench is what I mean. Because tools like that would be way more cool. To get more like a pit crew, where you got like the different tools that you pick up and you just go. Like I said, my brain goes to factory a lot of the times, even in games that are not technically a factory game. My brain goes, okay, how can I set up the dominoes of multiple things and do like one thing at a time? It's like, you don't, when you're cooking food, you don't skip around doing like everything at the same time. You're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be like one activity through all the things, you know? So like if I'm cutting potatoes, I don't want to like cut one potato and then, like, imagine if you went to peel potatoes, right? If you wanted 4 potatoes and you wanted to peel them, cut them, and boil them. Are you going to peel one potato and then cut it and then, you know, put it in the pot? No. You're going to peel all 4 potatoes, then you're going to cut all 4 potatoes, and, you know, voila, right? That's the idea. You know, it's like if you dice an onion, you wouldn't dice it like, okay, let me peel it. I'm gonna peel one onion, and then I'm gonna cut it into like rings or strips or whatever that I'm gonna dice, right? And then I'm gonna take each individual one of those and cut it. No, you stack them all up and you just do it quick, right? You get it all done at once. That's the idea. That same thing I'm talking about here is like, I'd love to be able to put all 3 tires up and then go get an impact wrench and just go me, without having to go in and out of installing the part constantly. And hopefully that's something they learn from. Because this is a little fucking tedious. At least at the moment. Once it gets faster, it'll be like, okay, click, click, done. But, yeah. Because the implication seems to be that this guy is using an impact wrench. You're just not seeing it. And I think it could be more interesting if it were the way I think it should be, which is, like, pick up the tool and just point at the part. Like, you can put the tire on, and then you put the things in, and they float there, and then you just come by and go, nee, done and done. You know? There. What? Huh. Where is my tire? Wait. Where's the tire? Did I not get a 4th tire? Did I not do a 4th tire? Oh, it's right there. Have I not balanced the thing yet, or? Oh, I didn't balance this one yet. I was waiting on that one. Okay. See? You don't do things in a sequence, you get confused. Case in point. Oh my god. Wish there was like a TV right here playing a soap opera. Alright, there we go. Now we got it. See, I'm so fast, I'm so efficient with it that the game can't keep up with me. I want to get it all done right now. Alright, now that one's done. I just like doing that. That's cool. Makes you feel complete. How's the engine, by the way? You know, while we're doing it, why don't we look at the stick as well? Oh, he's good on oil. Yeah, he's topped up there. Oil's topped up. Everything else looks, I mean, a little rusty, but that's just the age, baby. It's vintage. Alright. We good. Oh, sick. We got another point. Now we can get the arm thing. We waiting to get the arm upgrade. Yeah, there's installing moving parts, faster walking discount. Oh, expanding the shop. Dude. Okay, we need like 400 more XP. If we wait for that, we can get the shop expansion, which will add a test path and the repair bench. Oh, that'd be good, because then if we want to like bring up the condition of items, we can just fix it. We don't have to go get a new one and install it. Yeah, but part install and removal, that'd be good too. Do that, and then... How do I have another point available? I thought that took 2 points. That's weird. I thought that was worth 2 points. No, it said up across 1. Oh, okay, cool. Well, shit, if that's the case, I could go ahead and get... If I take these points back... No, I think you have to pay a certain amount to get up that, though, right? Yeah, because this one... You have to unlock by getting to a certain level. Well, maybe a certain level, I don't know. Here, let's waste a little money. I want to see if I refund these, what happens. It's 1,000 per point. So can I just... Oh, yeah, cool. So we just sunk all of our points there into, like, that. And we still have 2 left over. Okay, I don't know how that happened. That was weird. I think it's because I had some sunk in here, and then it gave me more when I leveled up. It gave me more points than I was expecting. Because I thought I was going to get 1 more point. I guess it gave me, like, 2 or 3 more points. So it all evened out to actually being 5 points. Sweet! Now we got the repair, and we got the tire thing, right? Got the tire tester? Yeah, now we can do the tire, like, path test thing in here. And that's another place where we can put a car, so now we can have 3 cars at a time. Like, we have 1 we're mainly working on, 1 we're doing path testing on, and 1 sitting in the bay. Sweet. Okay. What am I doing on you? Leaf spring U-bolt. Leaf spring, Okay, find and fix any running gear problems. This is all suspension, it seems. Okay, so we can put this in the path test now, I think. Yeah, test path will help you examine most of suspension and brake parts. Sweet, so we don't have to physically go test drive it. We can just put it on the path test. Okay. Run it. Okay, cool. So we just accelerate and see what happens. And then brakes and reverse. Okay, front suspension, brake and reverse. There you go, rear brakes, front brakes. Waiting. Okay, forward, going for the rear suspension.
Really? Said Tuppy. Why, of course. Every night I sit here and sing my heart out. But does anyone listen to me?
Okay.
No.
So it looks like our problem area is the rear suspension.
Can you say?
Or one of them, rather. So from there, probably the left rear suspension?
Listen.
Yeah, leaf spring, rear shock absorber B. The rest of it's like 70% though. So if we look at it, yeah, it's this one here. Okay. Let's go ahead and move that to the car lifter. So if we have any suspension or anything that comes in, we can do that. Oh, we can't actually go down here? What? Oh, it doesn't let you go down there. That's stupid. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's get some more stuff in here. We can rack some stuff up. Oh, the Royal Bianco, that's a Roadmaster. That's a story one. Engine man, brake system. Okay, we'll grab that one. Okay, and then we'll move it straight to the testing area. So throw that in the test path, because that's where it's going to end up anyway while we test the suspension and all that. And then... sloppy car steering, suspension rattling, car hard to control. I want to work on another truck, but no more space. Your garage can handle up to 5 cars at a time. Yeah? What do you mean no more space? I have 2 cars. Huh? What? That's weird. No more space, but we have a space right there. I guess technically you'd need to be able to move it, so in case it doesn't want you soft locking if you don't have the money to repair the vehicle and get it out of here, but okay, whatever. Screw it. If I just go do the path test so it's at the end already, yeah. Before we get all involved with that. Nope. Waiting for it to spin up there on the suspension. No, front's good. Rear suspension, how we looking? Good, so it's the rear brakes on the left side. Yeah, so should be the brakes on the left side here, if I'm right. Yeah, there it is right there. That's the problem right there. And then the ABS as well. Okay. Let me clear up my inventory or I'm gonna start getting confused. Get some stuff out of here. This is all crap. I mean, we could... Oh, wait, now that we have the repair, I think we can actually repair these. You know items to work on. I have items in my inventory that I would like to repair into better condition. Okay, maybe you can only sell the old ones, I don't know. Maybe this is for, like, doors and stuff. Okay, well, fine, whatever. Fine, screw you then. I'll just sell them. Okay, yeah, so we'll just... sell all these. Sell. And then we got some cases. What we got? Got some new stuff. So I think the cases are how you get parts for your cars. Ooh, barn location map. Cool. Front shock absorber cap, air filter cover, V8. Nice. Yeah, so these would seem to be either... I guess you can use these in builds you do, or you can use these to build your own cars. Like, restore cars when you collect them. That would seem to be the idea, anyway. What's up next? Looks like air filter? Engine head. Okay. Engine head, rear axle, knuckle housing, and a rear muffler. Nice. Okay, we got a fair bit of parts going now. Got a barn location map. Do you want to add barn destination to the map? Okay. So now, if we go out, we can visit the barn. Abandoned airport. Okay. Off-road track, speed track. Ooh, workshop map. So people built their own maps. That's cool. So this is the barn. Ooh, $100 to go to the barn. Yeah, it's worth it. Let's go to the barn. I want to see what's up with the barn. There's like a auction mechanic and like a junkyard mechanic as well. You're supposed to be able to do stuff like that. So maybe this is the start of like getting scrap parts together. Yeah, it looks like it. So you can like take all this apart and bring it with you. So search. Okay. Royal Bianca trunk. Delray Imperator left tail light. Alright. We're gonna take all that. Anything else? What kind of junk we got here? I'm gonna start taking everything. I have nothing right now, so all of this is useful. I wish there was a flashlight. Not because I can't see, I can see just fine. It's just that it'd be more thematic if I had a little flashlight in this scene. Damn, I'm about to have enough parts to build a whole car out here. Hell yeah. Anything good? More junk. Buy car or overview. Oh, we can just straight up buy the car. Add it to the collection, huh? Inventory. Junk. Oh, okay, so that just switches instantly, so you don't have to, like, go all the way. Oh, okay, so you don't accidentally go between the two. It's like in a Fallout where you hit L1 and R1 to switch between what you're selling and what you're buying. Okay, I'm gonna just search through all this and take all the crap that I can. This is fun. It's like a little scavenger hunt. You never know what you're gonna find at the barn. Let's go gambling! Alright. I think I might want to buy this one, but there's also this one at the front. This one at the front's pretty cool, too. Car info. How much they selling for? 16,000! I don't have 16,000, bitch! Out of your fucking mind, dude. I mean, the bones look good. Let's miss this part. You want 16,000 for a car that is missing the hood, the door, and probably needs some work on the tires and shit. My God, no, thank you. Alright, what about this little one back here? Maybe we could buy this one. 12,000 for that one. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna double check, make sure I snatch all the parts I can. I get enough parts together, I'll build my own damn car for free. Jesus Christ. Alright. Get me out of here. Y'all are too expensive with your bullshit. How do I leave? Return to garage. There we go. Alright, price to pay. Oh, wait. I can't have all this shit for free. I have to actually buy it. I thought it was just giving it to me. Okay. Hey, we're not doing much with our money. We'll just buy everything. Fuck it. We'll buy it, and now we have some parts to work with. And some of them are in really good condition, so I might be able to use them to replace parts on cars that need, you know, new parts. Instead of having to actually pay out of pocket for brand new parts. Not too bad. I mean, it's better than buying them from the shop. The shop is way expensive. Alright. What are we doing here? Right, leaf spring. The whole shebang. Alright. See, then, my inventory. What do I got now? I got all that junk. Yep. Sort by arrival, condition, name. Alright. Do we have the thing where we can store this yet? Like, the warehouse thing? I don't think so. We haven't expanded that yet. Alright. So, get her on the rig. There we go. Car status. Okay. Controlling car feels loose. Find and fix any running gear problems. Alright.
It's where you spent your summer in the mind quake. Listen to the break till your ear aches.
Come on, controller. Be chill. Bitch, be cool. Alright. No, don't want to lower it. Fuck, hit the wrong button. I held it. I didn't mean to hold it. Come on, put it up. Pull it up there. There we go. Alright, so it should be the back left, if I remember correctly. Yep, back left is the spring there, that one there. Anything else we gotta check here? No, the rest of it looks alright. Looks like just this side and that side. That's what I gotta work on. Yep, let's see. So there's your leaf spring there. So on this side is your leaf spring U-bolt. Right. Take everything out. Got the drum wheel cylinder. Remove that. Spring bolt. Yep, gotta take it off of here first. Alright, got leaf spring. Nope, nope, gotta get the leaf spring plate off. Now we can have the leaf spring. Alright, then we gotta take this side off here. Wait, do I have to take the tire off to get to that? I don't think so. I think I might have done some of that wrong. But I think we can just remove this. If we take the leaf spring U-bolt off, then we take the leaf spring plate off, then we need to take the whole leaf spring after we remove the brushing. Okay, so I screwed up. I need to put some of that stuff back. And I need to remount some of this, like the whole freaking wheel, because I didn't need to remove any of that. Oh, actually, before I go putting that all back on, let me check the list here, what I'm supposed to be doing. Leaf spring, leaf spring. Okay, yeah, leaf spring U-bolt, leaf spring U-bolt, leaf spring U-bolt, leaf spring, rear shock absorber B, and solid drive axle. Okay. So let's see what I got. Oh, I have too much stuff. I have entirely too much stuff. Alright, well, let's just look at the suspension. Yeah, the rubber brushing. Right. Get that, we got the tire and all that. Fuck. Now I'm confused, I got too much stuff. Leaf spring, leaf spring, leaf spring plate. Here's the brushing and whatnot. Okay, I do need to get... I think I need to take that thing back off. This thing right here. Well, that's knuckle housing. What do you want? You want leaf spring U-bolt. So 3 U-bolt. Okay, 3 U-bolts, 1 leaf spring, a solid rear drive axle. Wait, so you mean... Hold on. Oh, we gotta take the whole thing off because it's the leaf spring rear drive axle. You said solid drive axle. This thing. This is what I'm trying to get to. Well, we want the shock absorber as well. That's your rear shock absorber. That's the leaf spring rear drive axle. That's the drive shaft. Hang on, let me go observe mode. I gotta understand how this is put together. That solid drive something. What did they call that? Alright, well, we got the leaf spring, the spring U-bolt, the rear shock absorber, and the U-bolt. Got the other one. So the only thing that should be blue now is the solid rear drive axle. This? Did I remove it already? Or it just means this? Okay, that's part of the suspension. That should be in inventory. Okay, so suspension. Yeah, there it is. The solid rear drive axle. Okay. So 1 solid rear drive axle. Actually, let's make sure my list is... Yeah, okay, list is fine. Okay, 1 solid rear drive axle. 3 U-bolts. A leaf spring. And a rear shock absorber. I think that's all we need to do, right? Leaf spring U-bolt, leaf spring U-bolt, leaf spring U-bolt, rear shock absorber, rear drive axle, and 1 leaf spring. 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay. That should be right. So yeah, technically I didn't need to take all of this apart. Sort of. I think I needed to get to the rear axle thing, because I think it's on this side too, if you look at the breakdown here. Or no, not that. It's, so if we look at the part here, that's the spring rear drive axle, but inside of it is the solid. So I think we did need to actually remove the tire to get to it. So that's fine. Eric, computer, Give me the car parts. Alright, we need suspension. Bring up my list so I don't forget what it's called. Let's see here. Okay, so all this starts at L. Okay. 3 of the U-bolts. 1 leaf spring. Okay. Rear shock absorber. B. So rear shock absorber B, that one. And solid rear drive axle. So S for solid rear drive axle. Solid axle control arm. Solid rear drive axle. There it is. So that should be everything. So we check suspension. We should have new ones right next to the old ones. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Check the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Good there. Now we can put her back together. Okay, well let's handle this side first. Now, yeah, I'm gonna look at the tire because I can. It's not letting me zoom out from the tire. However, I can see the brushing. It's fine. All right, so those are in. Put on your plate. Put on your new. New spring. Okay, this one was fine. I didn't need to replace it. 73. And then this one. Leaf spring plates. 1 U-bolt, 2 U-bolts, one cover, 1 wheel hub, a drum wheel cylinder, got your solid drive right there. Brake shoe, brake drum, and 1 tire. Alright, that ought to do it. Oh, the rear shock absorber. That would have been bad. That's why we double check our parts list. Stick that on there. Now we got it.
We open the program with
Hello, good evening. What's that, madam? What's playing
Okay.
tonight?
That should be good. Did I check the oil on this one, or did I check the oil on the last one? I don't know, I figure if I can get a little bit of a bonus point for doing the oil, I might as well do it. Yeah, oil's good on this one, too. Whoever has these old trucks, man, these guys know how to take care of their shit. They always keep the oil topped up. Alright, lower it down. Not that we need to. It's just fun. It's immersive. Nope, not overview. Status. Done with that one. Alright. Yeah, made a bit of XP on that one. Alright, we ran this one's test already. We know it's the back one. Yep. Move to the power lifter. Go so we get another one on deck. What can we do? Loose, that's suspension. Filter replacement. Filter replacement's easier than suspension. You don't have to test for filter. So we'll do that. Ooh, that's a weird looking one. Like, kind of camouflage. Cool. Alright. Let's just see here. What are we looking at? Front left. Front right. Back left. ABS. Alright. Do you want to give them new tires or what? Let's see, what's their tire condition? Rims. Okay, it's on the top right. Yeah, the tires are fine. Woo, looking gnarly back here. The condition is not great on these. Okay, brake pad should be fine. This one's not so great. Gotta remove that first, and then get the ventilated disc. Alright. Let's see, before we do the computer, let's check inventory and all that. Okay, what's crap, what's not? So it should all be in the brakes. Yeah, so we're gonna need a brake caliper, brake disc, and a brake disc ventilated. Probably looks like another brake caliper? Or is that an old one? Well, I took off 3 wheels, and there's 3 calipers, so yeah, we're gonna want to replace that one too. I thought we needed to mess with the suspension too. What was the overall task here? 2 brake calipers, 1 brake disc, ventilated in the ABS. No? Okay. No suspension, just brakes. Alright. Oh, wait. Before we do that, might as well get the ABS going, too. Drop her down a little. Okay, let's see here. Back here. One ABS pump, 2 brake calipers, a brake disc, and a ventilated. Should be it. Yep, 2 calipers, a disc, a ventilated disc, and an ABS pump. Mount that back in. We're getting somewhere. We're getting there. We just going. Lock in, because it's going to get repetitive. Okay, brake pads are fine. Put the caliper back on. Missed it. There we go. Unit tile. Sometimes it's faster to fly over to it, sometimes it's not. Depends which side of the car you're standing on.
But if I
All about
had
perspective.
Paris, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice.
Alright. Done and done. Do our usual oil check before we send her off, though. Just to be nice, you know? Alright, let's see. Where the stick on this one. It's not the Mayan. The Mayan would be right up front. Where the fuck did y'all put the dipstick on this one?
Is also great
Oh, the oil plug is there.
and would suffice.
Oh god, dipstick. That sucks. Dipstick's hiding on this one. I hate when they hide stuff like this. Now we get there. Alright, close her up. Double check the list. Yep. Set her up. Make some money. What do you got? You're the filter job, right? Honestly, if I get another filter, like, you really don't have to put it on the jack to get at the filters. So I can find another filter. Yeah, this one's just engine in that, so... We could have worked on both of these simultaneously and sent them both out at the same time, now I think about it. Alright, we'll throw you on the... Wait, if I put you on the... Wait, oh, we have to close the thing. Put you on the test path. We mean cannot start engine. Why engine, no start? What, to get towed here? Oh, you put it on there, but you can't, okay. Oh, maybe I... That was weird. How the fuck am I supposed to work on your car if I can't turn the damn thing on to drive it over? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, filter, new oil, new engine oil and filter. Okay, that one. We need new engine oil. That's going to take up a spot. We'll do the story one, because I feel like the story one probably gets you more, like, XP and cash. Alright, what's your deal? All kinds of shit. Yeah, it's a more intricate job on the story missions. Alright. Let me check my parts so I don't start backing up parts that suck. Yeah, so like these were all from the truck. I don't know. Fuck. Okay, brakes. Let's see here. Yeah, these are all old. Got a bunch of parts. How do we assemble these, though? Like, I guess I'd have to buy a car, and then I can replace the different parts with, like, better parts, or technically worse parts that I might be able to repair. I don't know. Yeah, if I go here, I can repair some of the stuff I got. I'm sure that, why not? So that's something I can repair, is the front drive axle. Alright. So what do you want? Fuel filter, oil filter, air filter. You need new oil or what? Let's see. Yeah, and there we go. No, we don't need to top up the oil. We just need oil filter. Oil filter and air filter. Alright, there we go. One air filter. Lift up so we can get the oil filter. Alrighty. Thank you. Alright. Oil and air filter. Wait. Didn't it say 3 things? fuel filter as well. Fuel filter's in there somewhere. We'll get it out in a second. Let's do these first. No, not exhaust. Part of the engine. There we go. Air filter. Oh, there it is. It's an oil filter 14, right? Because the blue one, so I think so. Yeah, it's a 14. See, I'm learning the parts. I'm figuring it out. Whip. Whip. There we go. I got those. Now the fuel filter. Where's the fuel filter? Ah. My arm is here, but I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, so it's hard to get at. I'm gonna go underneath. Ah, there we go. Usually I just pinch at it when I'm wearing t-shirts, but yeah, there we go. The controller was not playing nice for a minute. Fuel filter. Ah, alright, right. Fuel filter's the one in the back. Computer, give me the fuel filter. Ah, no. What the hell was that? Install. There we go. Wrong button. Done and done. Send her off. Okay. Finish order with experience bonus. Okay, cool. I thought I'd been getting experience bonuses. Maybe I was getting task bonuses and whatever, but okay. Don't know. Got another skill point though. Tire tread tester. With this tool, you can check condition tires. You can use it from the pie menu. Ooh, that'd be good because then we don't have to take the whole tire off to see if we want to replace the tire. Odds of successful repair raised to 55%. Oh, okay, interesting. Instantly examine 3 parts when seeing a car for the first time. Quarter, barn, junkyard, or auction. Oh, cool. Unlock a tablet. As you shop for parts anywhere in your garage, you can use it from the pie menu. I like walk over to the computer. I don't really need that. Discounts on parts, walking, faster part examination. I think I'll just, no, because that's going to cost 1 anyway, so when I level up, I'll get it at level 7. Unlock the electronic multimeter. Let's do the tire tester. So if we come across tires, we don't want to change those. We can just do that pretty simply. What do you want? Okay, so this is the story one. Yeah, close it. Okay, well, you know what? Let's start with the test path with this one. Let's see what's what. Figure it out. You know, while I'm here, can I drop down? No. It'd be cool if you could drop down under here. That way you could just do, like, oil changes down here rather than having to do it on the jack, but, okay. Well, you can do some work on the parts here, but it has to be, like, on the lifter if you want to do something like that. But we could technically do this, and we can do engine work in this bay. Technically speaking, we can, if it's a simple replacement job. Yeah, right. Test time. Forward. I'm just grooving, man. Grooving with them funky tunes.
I was begging for mercy, but it didn't work. I went berserk at the clerk at the gas station. He could sense my frustration as you placed the gun in my face. Mistake one, but not to be outdone, your partner.
Oh jeez, oh jeez, I'm like clipping through the floor. What the fuck? I haven't seen you do that before.
So bad, even Columbus couldn't discover it. The rigours of being kidnapped by a lazy, scrappy human being. I wasn't trapped for long after the place was blown to
Alright,
bits.
so everything's at about a 70. Oh wait, I gotta move it. I have to actually tell it where I want it to go. It doesn't just magically appear there.
Chips and said goodbye. Went back home to my mother, but they wish they never messed with MC Color.
Alright, status. So what does he want? Do something with these rims because they slow me down. Oh, and I think something is not right with the engine. It's making a strange banging noise. Okay, so we're messing with the rims and the engine. Gotcha. Come on, controller. Be chill. There we go. Alright, what are we examining here? I don't see anything wrong with the engine so far, but... I mean, if you said the engine's making a banging noise... I would guess something to do with the timing belt? Yeah, we're gonna have to be a little creative with this one. Let's go ahead and get this apart. It's gotta be something with the timing, so maybe the crankshaft possibly? No, that all looks fine, right? Yeah, no, nothing wrong there. I don't see any exterior problems. I'm gonna just take this thing apart piece by piece. Exhaust manifold. Well, so far so good. Okay, what about the oil? You got the oil in the wrong spot? Oil's fine. Alright, well, we'll put that back together in a minute. Let's just get the tires figured out first. God, these tires are fucked. Yeah, we gonna need some new tires on this one, Chief. Good lord. I think we'll try to fix this one up as good as we can. Yeah, suspension's kind of messed up too. That's alright. He just had to do something about the rims, so... Alright, moving on. But the engine's making a banging noise, though. That's weird. Tune parts. Ah! Damn it, controller. Damn thing needs a shot. I gotta fix the thing, but I gotta get some super glue first. Probably do that. Next one. Go to dollar store, get some simple super glue. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just gotta keep it on there. Alright, well, let's check the tires. What's up with the tires? Oh yeah, their condition is rough, buddy. So we'll probably just get them a whole new set. Rim Classic 6 on a 45 R17. Alright, well, let's separate the tires out first. So the Rim Classic is 21. The tire is fine. It's the rim that's the problem. So if we get rid of that, then we can get the, put the tire back on. I mean, I'll probably want to just give them new tires anyway, but still. Alright, let me go see about taking another job. Brakes again. I hate doing the brakes, dude. Not new timing parts? Hell no. That's way too complicated. I hate those. We haven't seen a Reno Piccolo yet. Might do that one. To change engine oil and filter. We'll get the Piccolo. Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Kind of compact, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, what do you want me to do here? Brake caliper and the ABS. Okay. Gotta make sure you clear out your list. Okay, that's all the tires. So now what do we got? Yeah, now we got the tires and we got the rims separated, so we're gonna need 4 rim classics. I gotta figure out the parts though. We got the ribs. There's 5 other parts we gotta fix up here. Okay. Do something with these rims because they slow me down. Oh, and I think something is not right with the engine. It's making a strange banging noise. Ugh, I'm gonna take the engine completely apart, aren't I? Yeah, probably. Alright, well, let's get the tires figured out first. That's the wrong shop. We got the rim shop. Rim Classic 6, yeah. We said do something with him. So he's on the Rim Classic 6. Maybe we give him some better rims. Because he wants to impress some guys, so... They're all the same size, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just kind of picking and choosing here. Something like the Reptilla would probably be kind of cool. I don't know. Chapman, that's kind of funky. Yeah, I'll just give them the regular ones. I don't think I could have afforded any other ones anyway. They're too fancy. Yeah, the brakes don't look too good. The suspension, timing. Yeah, okay. Alright, just mount the tire back on. Oh, wait, we have to actually fit the tire to the rim first. Forgot about that. Spring color, huh? Do that at some point. We haven't worked on springs yet. What? You mean there's no items? Do I have to buy him a whole new set of tires to go with the new rims? Weak. Alright. Shit, what tires is he using? Standard B from Voice Price. Okay. Ridiculous. I gotta get tires and rims together. I can't. Whatever. Then we gotta balance them. Oh god, it takes forever, dude. Let's see, install. Yep. Move my leg. Leg's falling asleep. And of course, I move this thing half an inch, and the controller freaks the fuck out. Okay, that's good, and the rest of these are crap. Alright, well, while we're waiting on that, I'll clear out some of the old inventory here. Yeah, these are all the crap rims he gave me. Classic 7, Classic 10, these are all the Classic 6. So I'll get rid of those. Start putting these bad boys back on. Yeah, so without zooming in, I don't have to readjust every time. It's just, if I can see it, I can put it on. That was a good setting to change. Makes it a lot easier. I don't have to go running from one side of the car to the other. We're on. Alright, that'll do it for the rims. Those are all good. Now I gotta figure out what's up with the engine, so I'm probably gonna have to rip this thing apart. Alright. Gotta take the intake and everything apart. Alright, what else we got? Camshaft, alright, so the timing, yep. The belt tensioner does not look good. Yeah, I had a feeling it had something to do with the timing. Take that tensioner off. Move this first belt. Second belt. Putter pump. And it looks like the idle roller's not good either. The camshaft and everything looks fine. Okay, so I'll probably just put that back on. Yeah, but I might need to get down in there. There might be more parts that I gotta figure out. Yeah, there's one more part that's a problem that I haven't figured out. The rest of them look fine. Alternator. So what does he say? Okay, I think something's not with the engine. It's making a banging noise. Well, you got the belts. You got the idle roller, you got the belt tensioner. And that belt looks okay, I guess? I mean, the belts don't really get rusty, but... Spark plugs? No, if it was the spark plugs or the alternator, it wouldn't make a banging noise. It would be just hard to start. That's usually the thing when you can't start the car. It's something wrong with the battery or the alternator. And clean the spark plugs, obviously, sometimes. Let me lift her up a little. Maybe there's something happening underneath here. I think it's just the fuel underneath, though. Yeah, it's just the oil pan and the gearbox. Front exhaust section. Is that supposed to be like that? That looks like somebody welded two things together and aren't supposed to, they don't look right. The front exhaust does not look like it's supposed to be doing that. I don't know. Alright. Now let's keep just disassembling the engine front, shall we? And we'll put every single part back, slowly, methodically, one bit at a time. Take the spark plugs. Alright, take off the manifold. There's the oil. It wasn't the oil. Fuel rail. Alright, take the head off. What we got under the head? The block. Okay. Gonna take the alternator as well. The funsies. crankshaft. Parachute and pump. Man, I'm taking this thing apart piece by piece, bro. Alright, we gotta get the whole thing here. I'll take the front section as well. Just for the funsies. Problem is when there's a part that's covered, it doesn't tell me what the problem is. Well, the brake service looks odd, but he didn't say anything about the brakes. This one's all attached to the friggin' axle, and the axle is attached to the tires, so if you want to get to any of this, you gotta get through that, and... Did I find it yet? Did I find a part? No, it's still a problem. Jesus Christ. Starter maybe? Okay, I have to go to engine bay. Bring it back down for a second. Swear to God, if it's the air filter, I would be real annoyed. No, air filter looks fine, but it could be something inside the air filter. No, air filter looks completely fine. I'm gonna put that back. Guess we are gonna have to just take the whole freaking thing off. I don't have an engine to add. Take the wheels off. Yep. Game work with me. God, man, that's an hour and a half already. Well, not this one thing, but this whole stream, you know. Pick up the drive shaft. I gotta get it underneath to get at the gearbox. Ugh, we gotta put the whole engine back together. This guy sucks. This better be worth it. Okay, so I can't get at this until I get at the starter, but the starter comes to the engine bay. Fuck! So you gotta take the starter off, then you can take the gearbox off. Of course, they're both at two different frickin' heights. Did we find it yet? No, still not discovered. Fuck me. Can I, like, track it? No, you have to discover the part before you can track it. That sucks, bro. Oh, hang on. Can I, like, lift the engine out now, or... No. It's still connected to the oil filter line. Crap. Gotta be something up with the gearbox. I feel like the game's just fucking with me. Like, it's doing this just to be like, oh yeah, there's something in the engine. Feel the pain of 1,000 long days at a freaking garage because somebody can't tell you what's up with it. You gotta take the whole engine apart just to figure out what's going on. Flywheel. Did we find it yet? No. Okay, well, why can I not remove the crankshaft? For some reason, it won't let me take the crankshaft out. Got from engine bay. So we have to get the thing on the engine bay to mess with it, I guess. Does the engine stand? If we go to the engine bay... I gotta be on the car lifter for that one. Fuck me. Oil pan. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Let's change the oil. Let's do that. Drain the oil out so I can remove the oil pan as well. Take the oil off. There you go. Big oil filter. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. There's the crankshaft. Crankshaft is hooked into the piston. The piston's hooked into the rod cap. So we have to remove the rod caps first. Good Christ. Still haven't figured out what part is a problem in this engine. I'm gonna kick this dude's nuts in if it's like something that has nothing to do with this and it's actually like the muffler or something stupid like that. Engine bay. So to get to the pistons, you have to do the engine bay. Oh my god. Kill me. Alright, I think I can put the oil filter back. I don't think it has to be off for this to work. Like, you only have to take things off if they're in the way. Okay. Oh my god. Do it on this one for a minute. Okay, am I reading this right? Strange banging noise. Unless maybe there's something stuck under his wheel that he's mistaking for the engine. Whatever. Alright. If nothing else, this is good practice. There's nothing wrong with the inside of the engine. There's nothing else. Like... Christ. Try to hand this thing back to him half done and tell him to figure it out himself. It's pissed me off. Okay, now I need to remove the crankshaft bearing thing. Just think, we get to completely reassemble this thing. Finally got the crankshaft out. Alright, we do have to take out the oil filter if we want the engine to come out. Christ, man. There's nothing at all wrong with the engine, though. We even drain the oil and everything. Median. Anything underneath the engine? No, there's nothing in here that seems to be a problem, bro. Everything's kind of in like 70% condition, but that's fine. Shouldn't be causing any problem there. Christ. Maybe we should put the thing on the test path first. That might have exposed some problems. So we just like disassembled the whole engine for basically no reason. Alright. Oh, fuck it. Well, what parts are we doing on this one? Okay, we gotta replace a Serpentine A, Serpentine B, idle roller, and the belt tensioner. God, we really just tore the whole engine apart. Look at all the parts. Alright. Serpent Belt A, Serpent Belt B, Belt Tensioner, and the idler. Alright, we already got the rims, so I don't need to worry about those. Engine, belt tensioner, so B. Okay, then idler. Idler. Should be a circle looking thing. Idle roller A. Serpentine. Belt A. Belt A. And belt B. Now we get to reassemble the entire fucking engine. Watch, we're gonna have to reassemble it, put it on the test track, figure out what's making the banging noise, and then we'll probably have to take half of it apart again just to put it back. Problem is, half of this goes on the friggin' thing. Like, you have to go up on the lifter to get to it. Then you gotta lift it back down to get to the rest of it. Oh, it's a game of freaking ping pong at this point. Yeah, throw on the oil filter. Crank that back in. Mount it. Well, we have learned a very painful lesson. Put shit on the test track before you go freaking out trying to figure out what part is the problem here. Piston rod comes from the top. Ooh, it's a little finicky. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna do as much as I can on one side before I gotta go jack to the other side. Wait, why is it saying I'm able to put the head cover back on? Can I forget parts? Oh, God. Alright, I'll look at the parts I have left over after this. Should be good. That should be it. Spark plugs, and then you put the...
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, put the cam gear back on. Or maybe that's just because those can go back in a certain order, I don't know. Like, some things have to go in a certain order, other things it looks like the spark plugs were just accessible anyway. Okay, so the ignition back on. Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to get the ignition coil back on without the spark plug being there, I don't think. Timing cover. Water pump. Here's your power steering. Yeah, we didn't accidentally find it. That's unfortunate. Okay. we got going on here?
Thank you very much.
We get the fuel rail back on. Then we can put the intake manifold back on. Whole lot of screws. Get them on. Then we get the throttle. Okay, anything else I can access from here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. To the underside. And it should be back in order. Here. Oops, little too close. Back it up. I got that on. Now we want to mount the rod cap. So the rod cap is what ties the piston to the crankshaft, right? Or no, not the crankshaft, the camshaft. So that's the crankshaft. And then the thing on top is the camshaft, and the camshaft is connected to the cam. Fucking in there, that thing in there. There's like the cam, whatever. Yeah, that thing. So yeah, this is your crankshaft. The crankshaft uses a rod cap to connect to the piston. Yeah, so the piston with Conrad goes, that's the pistons that actually fire the thing. That's how we do it. How it functions. A lot of little parts. You gotta figure that working on something like an EV has gotta be simpler since it's not a combustion engine with a lot of bullshit parts like this. Like, there's more software you gotta know, but other than that... Once you get that figured out, you're pretty good, whereas here, it's just a million little parts in the way with the engine of, like, you know, the difference between being a combustion engine and not a combustion engine. You don't have to deal with, like, pistons and all that crap, because that's not how EVs work. I don't know how they work, but, you know. They work different, though, I'll tell you that much. Gotta get the starter from the engine bay. Manifold from the engine bay. Drive axle. Can't see. Oh, I have to tighten bolt first. There we go. I was wondering where my cursor went. I'm like, you actually gotta screw the bolt on. I just can't see it because it's like out of frame. Okay, get the tire back on there. I guess we're just gonna have to throw this thing on the test track and see what comes up. Tested it with fucking new tires too, which means they're gonna lose condition, I think. Actually, I don't know, I think they should be fine. That should be everything. After I get the last two bits on here. You want to get your exhaust manifold back on. Woo, that is a lot. But you gotta make sure it's on. Get your cover on it. Get your starter. Alright, that ought to do it. I don't think there's anything left in the engine that needs to go back on. Did we get that pipe back on? Yeah. Yeah, it's on there. Okay. Because obviously we wouldn't be able to do the friggin' exhaust without it. Alright. So if we do have anything left over in the engine, it should be down here, but I don't think so. We just got all the replacement parts we had. So we'll get rid of these. Make sure they're cleared out. Oh my god, okay. All that, now we gotta go throw it on the test track just to see what the hell's going on. So we didn't test... No oil. Ah, fuck, that's right, we did the oil change. Gimme. That ought to do it. Alright, yep, right about it, Max. That'll do. Now we can do it. Move it to the test path. Lesson learned. Do the test path. Watch, this will tell me exactly which part, and then I'll have to take half the engine apart to do it again. But I took the whole engine apart, and I still didn't find out what was making the damn knocking noise. Or maybe something stupid that comes up as part of the story of like, oh, you know, the customer states that it's making a weird banging noise, but then when you drive it, it's just that bro had something stuck under his wheel and he didn't even know it. Or he's got like something in the car here making noise. Alright, run it through. I mean, I can hear that banging noise. I don't know what it is, but there is a banging noise. Everything seems alright. In the, I mean, at least on the braking side of things. Brakes and suspension are fine. What the fuck, man? What is making the noise? I'm in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Let's do this.
Like, I took the entire engine apart, piece by piece. I dismantled Mr. Krabs' establishment, his oppressive establishment, board by board, and I still can't figure this out. That's cool, you can just naturally get in the car. Okay, throw it back on the car lift. What the fuck is wrong with this engine? We took it all apart. I took the entire engine apart. Not really the engine, it's making a strange banging noise. Alright, you know what? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna test ride this bitch. I'm gonna cut the music for a second so I can actually listen to what noise it's making. Maybe that'll clue me in. Ay. I'm getting the full mechanic experience, though. This is a great simulator, because it's simulating the stupidity as well. Car salon, car auction, racetrack. Cool. Alright, go to test track with the Royal Bianco. Ay. Okay. I think that's what the test track is for this kind of thing where, oh, the engine's making a noise, but you don't know what the fuck that means. So if you don't want to take the whole engine apart, like I did, then you gotta come to the test track and try to see what's up. And this thing has got like no giddy up. Bro is such a poser with this car. Jesus Christ. Okay, the suspension, though. That one was quite bumpy. The handling's pretty decent. Okay. Wasn't sure how good the brakes were going to be. We have some kind of a friggin' report here. Something that might indicate what's going on. Clutch release bearing, all fine there. Clutch plate, gearbox, rear spring. Yeah, everything's exactly as I thought it was. The fuck is making the noise? Well, we saw the suspension was a little... No, because we tested the suspension. The suspension's fine. couldn't be something with the radiator. I have mine to buy a whole new goddamn engine. Just fuck it. Ah. Wait, what is that? Community Cars Body Shop? The fuck? What'd that say? Community Cars Body Shop. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Alright. I'm gonna focus on this for a second. Checked it. No, there's no way the battery. Well, I don't know what the battery's condition is. Battery's at 69%. That's fine. We checked the gearbox. We checked everything, bro. I mean, everything is fine here. What the hell is that? What is this thing? The steering knuckle. Maybe it's not with the engine? Maybe it's the steering knuckle? Oh, but they didn't have a data test for that, so maybe. Alright, well. Put that back on. We'll start taking apart the rest of the car, because we took the engine apart. We saw every single part of the engine. There's no way it's a problem with the engine. Raise you up so you're a little easier to access. Alright, let's try that. Alright, remove the brake caliper, brake pad, brake disc. I'm trying to get to this. Oh. Alright, remove the axle. And the front wheel hub. No, what? What do you mean no front wheel hub? Fuck. Lower suspension. The fuck? Why can't I take this off? Front wheel hub is tied to the wheel hub bearing. That's why. This thing, front steering knuckle A. Which I can't remove until I remove this, which doesn't come off without this. Okay. Freaking suspension. Now I gotta take care of the lower suspension arm. All this just to see if this thing sucks, and it don't. It's probably gonna be just fine. Yeah, it's fine. God damn it! This is getting ridiculous. I mean, all I have is a tire tread tester. I can't do anything with that. Guess we gotta put the entire thing back together now. Oh, I hate this. I hate every bit of this. Get your shocks back on there. Sway bar. Drive axle back in there. Alright, that ought to be it. Let me double check. Ah, shit, I have a rubber bushing. Is that left over from something? Did I mess it up? Maybe, I don't know. No, the rubber bushings go on here. Maybe it just... Maybe that's a spare I just had in my inventory. Looks like everything's back where it should be. There's a steering rack. I mean, everything here looks fine. I don't see anything horrendous that would need to be checked out, right? Well, we checked that, and that looks fine. Everything here looks fine. I don't see anything jump out at me. Watch, there's like a bug in the game that I just happened to come across. No idea what's going on with this damn thing. Can't use that here, of course. Alright. We're gonna put you back on the test pass for a second. Look at this thing inside and out. See if I can't find what the fuck is up with his car. Take the seats out. Maybe there's something bumping around in here. Well, everything looks okay for the most part. Take the steering wheel off. Yep. Don't see anything wrong. Wrong with doors, maybe? This is driving me insane. I gotta give him the steering wheel back. Okay. This is getting stupid now. Like, am I supposed to be figuring that out or what? I mean, repair with minimal parts condition, 100%. Okay, cool. So total payout right now is 520. I'm not getting a task bonus or a job bonus, but... I should just send this one away, though, and just finish it. I can't figure out what was making the damn noise. I took the engine apart, dude. I took the engine apart, and unless I strip this thing down piece by piece, which I'm not gonna fucking do, I have to fuck them. Maybe this is just an ongoing thing with Roadmaster, is that he swears there's a problem with the car, but there's not. And the game's just trolling you to make you dissect everything. I literally can't finish the order. It won't let me. This car is now stuck until I figure out what the fuck is wrong with the engine, supposedly, mystically. Alright, we're gonna fucking move back over there. Put it back on the lift. Ridiculous nonsense. I can't, like, put the engine on here. It won't let me. I can't do anything with that. God's sake. Okay, I disassembled the entire fucking engine. Like, there was nothing in here. I took the whole thing apart. So there's nothing actually wrong with it. There's no part in here that's causing an issue. Unless, like I said, this is... The front exhaust section's got this weird tie in here. Maybe it's just the wrong type. That, or it's the steering rack, which the steering rack doesn't look like it's in terrible condition. A banging noise. Is he missing a screw or something somewhere? They got the radiator fan housing and the radiator. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Radiator fan housing is 10%. Fuck you! It was the radiator fan housing the whole time? Oh. Oh, you. You, I don't like you. You game? That make me mad. Fucking radiator fan housing. Yeah, the radiator fan housing, it's the radiator fan housing fan. Christ's sake, man. That is the dumbest shit. We tore the engine apart when all we had to do was look at the radiator. I looked over there, but the thing is, the fan is inside of the housing, so you can't actually see when there's a problem. You have to take things apart before it'll show you what you're looking at. Oh my god, what a waste of time. Holy shit. Okay, radiator is going to be way at the bottom. I would use the search function, but it was buggy last time. I don't think it works quite right. Radiator fan housing fan. Son of a bitch. That's it. Done. We did it. Fuck me, that's all we had to do was check the radiator fan housing first. It's dumb. Pain in my ass. What do you mean I can't finish it? Repair with minimal parts condition, 100%. I'm sorry? Do you... What doesn't have 100% here? I put on whole new tires and everything. We're good, my guy. Don't tell me because I test drove it, it made the tires go down to like 99% and now it doesn't count. No, that's 100%. That's fine. Does he want me to rebuild his whole fucking car? Why can I not get rid of the car? Finish the order. Car is incomplete. There is rear license plate. Give me the rear license plate. I put the thing back on. Really? Wait, when I put this thing on, I put back on the wrong one because I have two of them? Brother, what do you mean? No, that's the wrong... He had a black one on. I had a blue one from one of the junk piles I got. What the fuck, man? There is rear license plate missing car. The fuck it is? Rear license plate, right there. Where'd it go? It just said Roadmaster. Where is his license plate? What is going on? No, the blue one. Because he's got a blue car. Okay, that's buggy as shit. You have to, like, select it to put the license plate back on. Holy shit. That was an ordeal. My god, man. All that nonsense. I'm looking forward to a simple little thing with this one. There's just ABS pump and one brake caliper. That is all it is. My god, man. Alright, let's throw you on the lift. Insanity. Goodness. Alright, ABS. Where are you? There you are. Down there. And there's one thing wrong with the brake caliper. It's on the back one. Oh, it's gonna be so simple compared to Roadmaster's car. That was an ordeal. Oh my god. Wait, did I just take off the wrong thing? Yeah, no. Put the brake disc back on. We don't want to take that. Brake pad is fine. Yeah, we got the caliper. Okay. One caliper, one pump. Done and done. Get a new cylinder while we're at it. Jesus. It's so much easier than working on that other one. Because we tore the home pitch up. We took that shit apart. I was losing my mind trying to fix that one, man. All that work for absolutely nothing. We could have just checked the radiator and been done in 3 seconds. Good lord. Please now, if somebody says there's a banging noise, check the radiator first. See how easy that was? We made some good money, made some good XP in 2 seconds. Those are the ones we need. Story ones are good too, but still. When driving through a city, I didn't notice a speed bump. Please check the front suspension because I have an impression that something is not right. Should we? Alright. That is the main thing. We do want to get the story stuff going, so... nice car. Like the blue. Okay, I'll throw you on the test path. Go see if we can't get us something else in the meantime. Just a quickie. Try to get a little bit XP. Brakes. More brakes. God, everything's fucking brakes with you people. Everything is the devil to you, mama! Alright, let's go with the Caster Avalanche. Move that to the left. And I think we'll be able to get another one in. Can I? No. Why the fuck can I not fit another car? I guess technically because when I drive that out, I have to be able to drive it around and come through here and park it over here to swap them out. Or something. I don't fucking know. That's weird. Very picky. Alright, you want... What do you want? This is the brake one, right? Yeah, brake disc, gun light. Alright. Where are you at? Left or right, right or left? This side. Chuck the tire off. Oh wait, we don't have her on the left yet. Lift her up. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, now we're talking. Now we get some man work done. Alright, caliper spine, brake pad needs to come off, brake disc ventilated. Okay. Yeah, then we gotta do this one back here too. Alright, disc and ventilated, go to the computer. That'll be it. Some brakes, caliper. Oh yeah, I need me another upgrade on these screws. They are getting slow again. Or it's feeling slow, I should say. I want it to go fast. I want everything to go faster. The faster things go, the more jobs we can complete, and the simpler this game becomes. We'll have more tools, more upgrades. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Alright, should be done. Send her off. Quick job. Alright, what we got? We got 1 point. What can we spend it on? Instantly examine 3 parts when seeing a car for the first time. That would be good. That would have been helpful on the other one. Odds of success for repair. Yeah, I'm on level 6. If I can get level 7, I can get more screws. Well, these are all just upgrade cost 1, though. So when I hit level 7, I'll get a point anyway. But what would I save for? Electro multimeter, a simple useful tool that allows you to check all electronic connections and resistances. You can use it from the pie menu while in part overview. OBD scanner will examine a lot of different components connected to the car's computer. It does not work with older cars. You can use it from the pie menu. Okay, part examination, all that. Yeah, let's let's examine 3 parts. Okay. Okay. Gotta test this one out. I'll just get in it. Actually, I could start the car, but it wouldn't do the path test. I gotta start the path test. Ooh, I like the steering wheel. Nice mahogany. Varnished. Okay, brakes are looking good. Keep her going. Keep her going. One more. Alright, so front suspension's fucked. Rear suspension's probably gonna be fucked. 80%, not bad. Alright, so it's mostly the front suspension problem. Okay. Throw that up on the lift. Ah, nose. Itchy. Itchy nose. Alright, I'm gonna swap out whatever the radio station's even on right now. Go to hideout for a little bit. Ooh, yeah, the cooler's not looking good. Yeah, I can see the suspension's rusted already. Alright, so what exactly does the guy want? Oh god, a million other freaking parts I gotta figure out. Driving through the city, I didn't notice the speed bump. Please check the front suspension because I have an impression that something's not right. Yeah, so the front suspension we know it's fucked. So that is all out of whack. That's gonna need to be fixed. It looks like the radiator's messed up too. Oh yeah, 6% on the radiator. Gonna need one of them. Alright, I'm looking at the air filter. Inside the air filter looks fine. Hold to examine part. Oh my god, we can examine the parts one by one. I did not even know we could do that. I thought it was like a different tool we were supposed to get later, but that's why you gotta get like the electronic meter and all that, because certain things can't be examined. You have to examine them. You can examine some things by eye, but other things need to be special or they need to be from a different angle. Oh, while we're in here, let's go ahead and check out the dipstick here. Okay, the oil's just fine. But Lift her up so we can get at the suspension. I want to get at that. Oh, that's easy enough to take apart. And we just gotta get the axle off. Let me get the arm off too.
It's a data type flying in the night. It's a bright time flying to the sunlight. This is sun, mind you. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying out new ways to get the truth and the clues to the bruise.
Oh, gotta take the wheel first. Yeah, can't get at the rest of it if the wheel's in the way.
I'm packing deflection. It's visual infection. Quantum tonic. I'm running out of solid state laser bait. Propagate the bit
Time's it. Oh, it's midnight. Wow, we've been at this for 2 straight hours. It does not feel like that. Because I haven't done that many cars. I've only done like 4 or 5. If that. Alright. So then we go examine mode, and now we can start examining shit that we don't know. We can like examine things. Yeah, I'm doing this because she said she like hit a speed. He hit whatever. The owner said that they didn't notice a speed bump and something was off on the front. So I'm trying to examine everything on the front just in case. It should be good. I think you only really need to examine if you see a bunch of rust and you're not sure if it's like completely messed up or not. The rest of that's engine bay. Alright, I think I'll check the fuel filter and all that. Fuel filter's fine. Air filter's fine. Go and examine some more things. Can be examined by taking off the car. So some things can't be examined unless you take it out. So like some have to be test driven. All right. So there's a lot of elements. You do have to use everything in your toolbox, which is kind of nice. I like the idea of that, where you can't just look at a car and be like, all right, I know because I'm a master mechanic, I know what's up. It's like, no, you have to actually go through the motions of checking things one by one. I need an OBD scanner for those. Go. Tensioner, another bell. Yeah, so we need to remove that from the car entirely if we want to examine it. Well, everything in here looks fine. So I'll just put that back on. I do see something wrong here, though. The steering rack's got a problem. Let's see here. I gotta take it off from the side here. Up, gotta get up on the lifter first. Yep, I did see some rust there. Okay. Take them off. And give me that tie rod. How are we looking now? I think we figured them all out. Yep, alright, we got everything figured out. Okay, so now we just gotta go through the stuff that we took apart and figure out what the hell the deal is. Okay. So yeah, anything with a poor condition, I'm gonna go ahead and just tag to replace. Did I add to the list? No, why did I add to the list? I'm hitting the button. What? Oh, it's not been fully checked out yet. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, hold up. we gotta do this thing. We have to separate the parts. This is the first time we had to use the spring thing. What do they call it? Thing? Spring puller is what it's called. Okay. Yeah, this removes springs. Okay. I got that all figured out. So now we can go into our inventory and look at the actual part that's damaged, not the assembly. So we were looking at the assembly of the, what we would call the shocks. Yeah, the spring itself is fine. What's wrong is the absorber cap, the outer tie rod, the inner tie rod, the front absorber. So basically you just go through here and you look for anything that has a low rating and you want to replace, and you just mark that on the shopping list. We took some brake discs off, but I think that was on the last guy. I don't think we removed the brake discs on this. I think we just, yeah, the brake discs are still there. Because these wouldn't even be brake discs. These would be brake discs that are ventilated. So what is the difference? Hold on, let me take this off real quick. I want to see what's the damn deal here. I'm trying to see visually what the difference is between the two, if there is any. Okay, so this is a brake disc. Oh, I get it. Okay, so the brake disc is ventilated. Right, so here's the wheel hub cap, right? So in here, you got the wheel hub bearing. The ventilated is designed to go on the front because that's wherever your steering is, right? So if this was a four-wheel drive, these would also be ventilated. I think that's at least what my brain is piecing together from what I'm seeing here. Because see, that one's covered. The other one's not covered because the drive goes through that. So if we go back and look at it real quick. Like in order to get at the suspension, we had to get rid of this here. So the drive axle goes through here. That's why they call it ventilated. Gotcha. Okay. Good. Moving on. Alright, check our list. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff to get. Alright. All seems to be doing with suspension though, so that'll work. Okay, A, B, C, D. I wish these were in alphabetical order. Let's see. Front shock. So that would be the first one. So front anything, obviously. Alright, so front shock absorber cap. Front. Okay, the front drive axle was fine, it seemed. Yeah, let's see here. Front shock absorber cap. 2 of those. Wait, no. Yeah, 2 of those. Well, we'll just go one at a time here. The one shock absorber cap, an outer tie rod, an inner tie rod. So we'll jump down here real quick. LO outer tie rod, and HI inner tie rod. There it is. Okay. A front shock absorber A, a cap, and another A. So 2 A's and a cap. So there's a cap. Front shock absorber A. 2 of those. Another inner, another outer. Okay. Oh, spend 10,000 in the shop. That was fast. Okay. So maybe spending $1 million and making $1 million is not gonna be that hard. Okay, let's see. Front drive axle C. Axle C. Sway bar front end link A. Sway bar front end link A. 2 lower suspension arms. Another front drive axle C. Sway bar front end link A. It's actually can't favorite some of these. So you can like make little subfolder groups of like the assembly, you know, kind of stratify them of like, okay, this goes to this, goes to that, in like subfolders. Okay, we just bought the links bar, need a radiator, and okay, so that's gonna be engine. Radiator A. Radiator. Radiator, A. The radiator was fucked. And the radiator fan housing B. Alright, that ought to be everything. Let's put her back together. Okay, that one there. One there. So we're just gonna do one side and then the other side. What? Give me no item. I have a front shock absorber A. I bought it. I bought a front shock absorber A. It's on the list. It was on the list, right? I bought a front shock absorber cap. Oh my god. Fine, switch in front shock absorber A. I was looking at that and I was like, oh no, let me follow the list here. So front shock absorber A. I need 2 of those. Ridiculous. I fucking bought one! It's in my inventory, dude! Wait. I have the absorber, but I haven't put it together. Oh, so now I have 2 extras. I'm a fucking idiot. God damn it. That is ridiculously annoying. Oh, could you pull it slower? Come on. Just do the thing. I know it takes like fucking 5 seconds, but it's like the longest 5 seconds ever when you're trying to get one of these jobs done and get on to the next one. That ought to be everything on this end. Yeah, because the tire didn't show back up until I'd finished that. So I guess that's the game's way of being like, hey, you're done, you can put this part back on now. Otherwise it wouldn't let me. Okay. Screw that in. Here's your absorber. Here's your front end link. Inner tie rod.
Really, Sir Tubby? Why, of course.
Do this one here.
Every night I sit here and sing my heart out. But does anyone listen to me? No. Can you sing? asked Tubby.
Alright.
Can I
That should be all those.
Listen.
And the radiator should be the last thing to get. Good. Put that down. And these story ones, they get intricate. Okay. Alright. There it is. Ooh, we are just off from level 7. Nice. Okay, do we have another one? No, we were just focusing on that one. What's next? Oh, there's a new one. I bought this machine from a friend of mine who needed money quickly. He assured me that the car was fine, but I feel it pulling to the right. And this strange smell, like mushrooms. From what I remember, he worked behind a desk, not in sales. Anyway, check what's wrong with it and make it usable. Make it usable. Yeah, what a fucking great... Jesus Christ. Okay, the Salem Kieran. Should we do that one, or should we do like a faster one to just get that last little bit of XP? Yeah, come on. Be done with the stream, but this might take a minute. Well, if it does, we'll put it to the side and we'll do some faster ones. Because we can always house it in the test path. As long as the other things we're doing are just like brakes and whatnot. Holy shit. Okay. How many things we gotta figure out on this? Oh my god, that's a lot of parts. That's a lot of parts, bro. Okay, let's see. So, I mean, if we test it, we can find out a lot of what the parts are that's wrong, right? So if we do, like, the test path, we do the test path and the track, and then we can have some of them already figured out before we have to start dismantling more things and examining more things. So we'll start with the path test, and then we'll go on to the other ones. We'll go do the track test. Oh man, the front brakes are not looking good. Rear brakes are terrible too. That doesn't sound good. Bro's friend sold him a fucking lemon. This car is messed up. The entirety of the brakes, the entirety of the suspension, I mean, it's all complete crap. Good lord. Well, at least we have one brake disc that's ventilated. One ventilated brake disc that's at 80%. The rest of it is completely fucked. Jesus, look at it. It's all messed up. This is going to take a minute to fix. Alright, move that out here. Take for a test drive. Checking everything, gearbox and all that. All that meh. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, this is gonna be the worst test ever. This is gonna take us a year to get around the track. Oh my god. Bro, if somebody sold me a car like this and swore it was fine and then it was not fine, I would absolutely... They are no longer my friend. My god, man. Like, you give me a car like this, fine, but you sell me a car, oh, I really need the money. Bitch, that... Like, I'd rather just give you the money. You can keep the car. I do not want to have to deal with this. Look at it. It's all shaky. Fucking awful. Oh god, I'm really gonna have to stop soon. Wow, those brakes are horrid. That took way too long to stop. That's not right. That's not what brakes are supposed to do. Holy shit. Yikes. So the tie rods are fucked, the axle's fucked. Alright, how much of this have we figured out so far? Looks like all of it except like one unknown part. Okay, 2, 3, 4 unknown parts so far. Well, it said there was like a smell of mushrooms, so there might be something wrong with the air intake. So I might have to take the air intake off to examine it. Jeez. Or like the air filter, maybe. Yeah, let's see here. Well, if we check the oil, maybe the oil needs to be topped up. There's the stick. Because with the way the rest of this car is, I doubt this guy put proper oil in it. Yeah, it's at minimum oil right now. So we're probably going to need an oil change. Alright, let's go examination mode. So the things we already figured out have been examined, so we know the condition of those. We can kind of double check the condition of everything else. Okay, well, surprisingly, the air filter's in good condition. Oh my god, this whole car sucks. Gonna take that off if we want to get at the examination for that. %, not looking great. Alright, we'll just throw that back on. This is ridiculous. I mean, the battery's fresh. Other than that, I mean, how do you look at this much rust under a car and go, yeah, Frank, that'll be fine? Like, what the fuck? I need an electric meter for that one. I can't check the radiator. I gotta take it off to check it. Good Christ, alright. What else could possibly be wrong with this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's still 4 more we gotta figure out before we can sign off on this one. Half of them we're gonna have to take off. Like, we're basically gonna have to take like most of this car apart with the suspension and everything underneath. It's crazy. Okay. Let's put that in the test path so we can actually open the doors and stuff and look for maybe there's like a mushroom pizza that's stuffed on the couch. I said mushrooms, so maybe there's fungus underneath the seats. I'm surprised the interior is clean at all. Okay, let's see. Interior, disassemble. Yeah, everything looks good there. No, that's my car. God damn it. That's my seat. It's not his seat. It's my seat. This is your seat. This shitty seat right here. That's yours. Taillights don't look good either. Alright, tell you what, I think we'll just leave that there for now. And we'll go get, like, a new call. And, like, something simple, just so I can get this last upgrade, and then we'll call it for this stream. We'll handle that one later. Because there's still 4 mystery parts on there that we don't know about. Brake job. Yeah, suspension sucks, but brakes are easy enough. Car left. Bring her up. Okay. I think I can use my little tool here. Tire tester. Alright, so that's cool. Test all the tires at once. So if there's like a tire, so it points out which tires in particular, so you don't have to take each and every one off. Their brakes and all that, but you know, let's just see. Front left. Looks like that's the only issue on this one. Take it off. There we go. Alright, let's see. What do we need on this one? Pad, ventilated, and the caliper, right? Brakes, caliper, cylinder, pad, ventilated. I know I don't technically need to do the cylinder, but I figured you're gonna give him a fresh one anyway. Just make the whole thing new, you know? Let's be chill about that. Alright, let's see. Car status. No, there we go. Pads, caliper. Yo, 7-Day, welcome in. Good to see you. Caught me right near the end. We're gonna do some quick jobs here, get that last little bit of upgrade, and then we'll handle another story car later. This car, I mean, Jesus, let me show you this thing. It's all fucked up. This thing is... yikes. Okay. Brace yourself. It's got completely fucked on the... it's got fucked on the suspension arms. It's fucked on the brakes. It's fucked on like everything. Like, look at the listing here, bro. We did the path test and we did the track test, and we need new rubber brushing. We need new brakes. We need new drive axle. We need new tie rods. We need fucking everything. Like, everything is fucked about this car. And there's still like 4 mystery parts that are like on inside the engine somewhere that are completely screwed up. We still have to figure out those 4, which is just crazy. There's a lot to the story cars, man. That's why I'm just doing some simple stuff here. Wow, this is the best looking engine I've seen so far. This one's really clean. Ooh, very accessible too. Nice. Yeah, this is basically how my car is, where you can get it like basically most of what you need, like the oil and everything's all very like on top, and sort it's easily accessible. I like it. Okay, so that should be everything on you. Bingo, send it away. Do another fresh one. Ah, crap. Alright. General engine control and repair. General engine control and repair and engine power has failed. Christ. Let's do the older trucks. The older trucks are easier to work on. They don't have as much shit in the way. This one should be simple enough. I think I'll check the tires on that. Cause I got the tire tool. I wanna play with the tire tool. My finger's itchy. Alright, how's the tires? Ooh, we should probably give this guy some new tires. Yeah, just to be nice, do some new tires for this too. Alright. What are we working with here? Let's see. Battery's gonna need to be changed. The hell is that? Ignition distributor cap. Man, that is old school. That's not what I want. Ah, it's the wrong button. I want to examine. Yeah, we're gonna need new leads there. Let's cap itself. Everything mostly fine. Alright, yeah, we're gonna definitely need to take the wires off that one. Yep, nope, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go back to examine. Ooh, that's not looking hot. Might want to replace that one. This just makes me think of Doc in Back to the Future. Back to the Future 2 specifically, where he takes Marty to 2015, and he's like, oh, I had a, you know, he got a whole rejuvenation cycle, you know, changed the blood, did the skin up, you know, and he's like stripping off the little mask he had on. Even though it's not, like, it's such a good joke, because he doesn't look any different in the movie. I love that scene, because he's, like, he seems to be peeling this stuff off his face, which he had on to look like old Doc, but then when he takes it off, he looked exactly the same as he did. It's just Christopher Lloyd still. Like, there weren't extra wrinkles or anything. It's like, just same face. Alright, while we're at it, let's check the oil. Oil's good. There's one thing that's reliable about these old truck owners, man. These guys keep their oil topped up all the time. Alright, what else we got? Yeah, ignition wires, rocker arms, piston with oh, crap. Piston with Conrad. Shit, that means we gotta take the damn engine apart. Alright, take the air filter. So the air filter's in the way of the whole thing. I'm gonna take the head off. Oh my god. To get to the Conrad, that means we have to go... Well, we only did the other engine. This one might be different. Yeah, these are the rocker arms, so... Looks like this one... That one... God. Examine these one by one. I probably don't need to replace all of them. I should, though, because they're all kind of beat up a little bit. But yeah, maybe I'll just stick to what he wanted. The other ones were way more messed up than this, so yeah. Alright, they're saying 2 rocker arms, that's what we took off. Ignition wires and battery, took those off. We need to find the piston with the... Piston with the what now? Piston with the Conrad, right? It should be in the engine here somewhere. There's your starter. There's your fuel filter. Okay. Yeah, isn't it? It's like in the engine block, but it's an older model, so it might be accessible just simply from the bottom. I don't know. Depends. Now, the suspension's all the way down here. We just got the oil pan. Ah. I thought this was going to be an easy job. It was the only option. I should have just declined him until I could get a brake job, but... Oh well, we get to take apart another engine, and this one is on a, I have to take out all the valve push rods to open this thing up. Hang on, mark the part, because I do not want to take this apart unless I have to. Yep, there it is, right in there. You see the blue? Do we see the blue outline, gentlemen? Christ, it's right in the middle. Alright, that means to take that off, we have to get at the engine head. To get the engine head, we have to remove every valve push, which means we have to remove every rocker arm anyway. So I think we'll just give him a whole new set. Christ on his throne! Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh man, this is devious. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's easily accessible though, I'll give him that much. It's like way easier to get to that instead of going through the cam shaft and all that, or the crankshaft and all that with the more modern cars. It just sucks I can't select all the rocker arms as one unit and then just sequentially take them apart. I have to go to each and every individual one. Oh my god, this is about to suck. It's gonna take us like easily another 5 minutes minimum. Like 5 solid minutes of this. And grab it. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is a glimpse into what mechanics have to deal with. Whatever. Oh, my controller decided to be fucky for a second. This is a glimpse into what mechanics have to deal with. I really hope the world gets onto EVs super soon, because it will be 10 times easier to deal with those things, like, physically. Like, yeah, there might be some software issues or whatever the hell, because they're more modern, but... I mean, it's not a combustion engine, so you don't have to get a million little heads and things out of the way to deal with it. It's like... Oh my god. It would probably just be to the point where, in the flow of, like, build car at factory, give car... Oh, if the EV... Like, build the EV so well, it probably won't need that much maintenance. But if it does, just, like, you know, take it to a dealer, you know, and like trade it. You might as well, at that point, if it's been like 4 or 5 years, you might as well trade it in and get a newer model and let them refurbish that model and then sell it as a used one, rather than try to get yours fixed for no fucking reason when it's like you could just get the new model, which is same as the old model. It's just a fresh one that you don't have to worry about. You can just drive it off the lot that day, rather than, and then they can take their time in the junkyard later building these things, or even using them as training vehicles to show people what's wrong with it and like teach their new mechanics how to fix it. I don't know, the future of cars is going to be interesting. I'll say that much. Alright, so the engine head is stuck by the exhaust manifold. The exhaust manifold is stuck because of the intake manifold. The intake manifold is stuck because of the carburetor. Alright. So we take the carburetor, we take the intake manifold. I mean, it's kind of a beautiful design when you look. If there's something wrong with one spark plug, oh my god, I don't know how it just, fucking OBS is disconnecting bullshit, I swear. But there's something wrong with like one part, one spark plug, let's say, and you look at, you could look from that spark plug to the other ones that are right next to it and go, okay, there's something wrong there. Or if there's like a leak or something, it's like, okay, this part's damaged, that part's damaged, this part's damaged, you can trace it back and go, okay, this all came from this part right here. Okay, did we get to the thing? Yes, I think so. Here's the thing. This is the one piston rod we need to replace right there. That's the one. But I can't get at it. So I need to come at it from below. How the fuck do you go together? Fine, take the fuel pump off. We'll take the whole thing apart. I don't... Good lord. I can't just take the whole thing out. I gotta freaking... Gotta remove it. It's ridiculous. All this, just take it off. This is so dumb. But you guys see my point now. It's like, there's no way an EV has this amount of parts you have to get past to work on the engine. It's a much simpler design. Christ. I mean, look at this. This is all in the way, and I have to get to accessing this somehow. Let me look under it, make sure I'm not missing something here with the crankshaft. I mean, for working on the suspension stuff, it's a little simpler, but yeah, you do have to remove the oil pan. Since you're gonna have to drain the oil. I have to drain the oil just to get at the thing. Put it back. This is ridiculous. By the time we're done disassembling this thing, we'll have the points we need. We won't even have to send the car back. All this just to get at this one fucking piece. Alright, well, we don't have to disassemble the whole thing. We just want to take this one off. There you go. Okay. So actually, I don't think I need to disassemble everything. I just gotta bring it back down. And now we can have it. Can I have this? Thank you. All that. All of that. Okay, let me put some parts back on that are not, that were turned out to not be so consequential. I thought I had to take the whole damn thing apart, but no, it's fine. Make sure you put your clips back on.
I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice.
Alright.
Ice is also
So then we gotta put that back in before we can put the rest back together. I don't think I need to take the radiator fan off. I'll put that back. Okay. What the hell did we need off this car? I don't know. Check the inventory. What the hell did we rip off of this thing? Well, it was all engine-based. Alright, so yeah, the piston, that's fucked. I mean, if we're gonna do it anyway, might as well do it right, you know? I don't know if I can afford a whole new engine for this thing, but yeah. Okay, that's the piston. There's your rocker arm that's messed up. Ignition wires and a battery. The radiator came from the last one. Alright, that should be it. Sounds about right. Okay. Engine. E for battery should be right here somewhere. Yep. Battery. Wait. Oh no, that's ignition wire 60V, battery is regular. Okay. EI ignition. Ignition wire 16V. That one. Yeah. Okay. Rocker arm. I wish it would take it off the shopping list when you buy it. That would be really helpful. Let's see. A couple of rocker arms. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, where's the rocker arm? I need this. I couldn't find it. Piston should be back up here somewhere. Piston with conrod. Alright, now we can put it back together. Put the head back on. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind here. Look at this. Look at how many we're gonna have to put back on. This is horseshit. Better be a good fucking price on this thing when I'm done, because this is a pain in the ass. That's exactly why they brought it to the mechanic. They're like, hey, I don't want to strip this apart. You strip it apart. You do it. Oh, my lord. But, hey, there's some people that, you know, like being mechanics. They like to, you know, be grease monkeys. They enjoy this kind of thing. And evidently there's something in the male DNA that just enjoys cars, because I like it too. Like, I don't think I'll ever be a big grease monkey type of guy, like, oh man, I love cars, I shoot this to the whatever. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be that into it, but I do think it's important everybody knows how to do it. That's why I said, man, if I ever have the ability, the money, the whatever, right? Whatever might be necessary, I want to get the Learning Annex to come back. I would love to fund the Learning Annex and rebuild it so that people could be taught, like, how to repair vehicles of all shapes and sizes, how to, you know, how to cook. Like, I don't mean how to follow a recipe, I mean why you're following the recipe. Like, oh hey, we're doing this recipe. It involves these tomatoes as a base. Why are the tomatoes a base? How do they interact with the garlic? What's the chemical, scientific thing about food, right? That would be a real cooking class. It's like, we're doing this, but why though? This why, right? Like that kind of a thing. Oh, I'm about to kill somebody, I swear to God. There's got to be an upgrade later on the tree somewhere that's like, oh, when you're working on multiple small parts in one area, it'll just do it or something. I don't know. Anyway, at least the tunes are good. I still want there to be a country channel. I hope in whatever next game they do, there is one. But damn, bro. Tire down. Put that one. Keep her going. Two more. Oh my god. Imagine if I forgot a part somewhere. That'd be brutal. Like, oh, this needs to connect to that. And you forgot to put the thing in the things. God. I don't think it's possible. I think the game requires you to put everything back as you go, or else you can't go to the next step. Just like when you disassemble, you have to go step by step to get to the thing you want. You have to back it up same way. Yeah, that should be everything there. Oh, I almost forgot the battery. This thing is not going to turn on without a battery. Okay, throw her up on top. Let's see here. Gonna get our rod cap back on. Oil pan. Okay, so I think I understand now how it actually works. Now I've taken two of these engines apart. So, actually, let me take that apart real quick, just to visually demonstrate what I'm about to talk about. So, like, from the perspective of a guy that's not a car guy. All right, so the gasoline is ignited, right? it sends the fumes into the engine, right? So like the gas is back here. So we'll take this one step at a time. So you got the muffler, that's where the excess goes. But you got the fuel tank. So the fuel tank is here. And the fuel tank is supposed to be. I don't see how it's connected. It's not. Doesn't seem to be anything connecting it to where the fuel is. So that's the fuel pump. So you put the fuel in the fuel tank, right? Then the fuel pump pumps it through tubes, injecting it into the engine, right? And then the muffler's here to like take the exhaust away. So basically, you get all this, you know, coming into the engine. So here's your engine block. The fuel is pumped into the engine, it ignites, it causes gases to escape. The pistons here ignite in sequence. They turn at a certain rate so that they pressurize and move up and down in the chambers, as far as I understand it anyway. They move up and down in the chambers, compressing it further and causing, you know, the path of least resistance, right? Basic science. It's, you know, force will follow the path of least resistance, so if the pistons fire at a certain rate of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over and over again, then it'll, you know, move that around, right? It'll move that energy around. And that's what drives the thing, right? So you got the pistons being pushed by the air coming through, I think. I think that's how it works. And then the crankshaft spins. The crankshaft is tied to the flywheel tied into the gearbox ties into the drive shaft, which this appears to be rear wheel drive. So with this one, you go to the back, and the, oh my god, I want to examine some shit. Okay, I'll just do it from here. So you got the drive shaft, which goes into the suspension here. This spins, giving rotational energy to the thing that's in here, and it spins this way. But then the gear, it's like a double tooth gear going on in there, so it can turn this way and that way on the axle. I know that because I saw a short about it. And then OBS drops out in the middle of me talking. I'm gonna stop fucking streaming. I think I'm gonna stop streaming forever. I think I'm just gonna give up on everything, because clearly, unless you are some rich boy from the suburbs that has some mega machine that costs thousands of dollars, and you have no other life expenses, and you don't really have a day job, you just have some job you go to, whatever. It just, I'm frustrated. Anyway, because I'm trying to give a thing here, I'm trying to talk about something I'm actually interested in, and the fucking thing dropped out twice today. For no fucking reason. It's pissing me off. Already with the kilobit thing. I still don't know what happened with the bitrate. I still don't understand how that happened, how it just dropped down magically out of nowhere. But, you know, it's getting to the point where I'm about to just get on my fucking stepladder, go up to the router, just switch that bitch on and back off and see if that thing will fix. So they put it on the roof. I don't know why they put it on the damn roof. You know? Like, look, oh, we put the router on the roof. Why? Why not just sink it into the wall next to the damn fuse box that's, like, right here? I have a fuse box right here. You can put the router next to that, and then it's accessible. Fucking yips. I don't know. Anywho. So yeah, that's the whole thing with the engine. I hope that actually recorded that for the VOD. I don't know. I think it did, but whatever. Whatever. Moving on. So yeah, it does all that, and then the coup de grace is that in order for those things to move, right, for the pistons move up and down, you need oil to keep it lubricated, right? That's why you gotta change your oil all the time. You gotta give it fresh oil. So then as they move, they go through the oil, and the oil eventually, like, hang on. So it eventually finds its way into the oil pan at the bottom, when it needs to be emptied out, right? But that's where it ends up when you put it in. So like if you go to this here, so you see the dipstick is reading the oil that's down the engine block, and then if you want to add the oil, it would go in the top here. So basically you're pouring the oil in over the pistons, right? And that's coating, that's like, you know, evenly distributing and coating it through the various moving mechanisms. And then this rests in the bottom to tell you where it's at before it hits the oil pan. The oil pan catches the old oil, and you're losing oil by, you know, like using it, right? And then eventually when that stick gets dry, then you know it's, you know, you want to make sure it's always moist with oil. So that seems to be the setup. And that's pretty cool that on an old vehicle like this, it's a simpler design overall compared to the modern stuff. So I could actually see the point of everything in the layers. Whereas if you look at like a Mayan in this game, it's a modern like 4-door sedan, whatever, right? And it's a little more difficult to understand where everything's plugged in because it has like the brain and everything. You know, these don't have a brain; they just go. The only thing that's really electrical here is your friggin' you know, your ignition distributor cap. Everything else is pretty basic. It's just ignition, electrical, on off. You know. Okay, I think we're good. Everything should be back in there. Checking inventory here. Should be. Let me double check here. Replace that. I think I already had one of these. Fuel pump, that was from a different one. The rocker arm, the ignition, the battery, the... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what we need to replace, and the rest of it's fine. Should be done. Oh, wait. All that talk about oil. I forgot to put the oil in. Okay, I don't actually have to go get the can. I just gotta... Wait for it. Oop, oop, oop. Little oil spill. That's okay. Little spill. That's alright. Fantastic. Got that one done. And now we got our skill point we were trying to get. All that for one friggin' point. Alright. So we can go for faster screwing. We can do electrometer, which will help us scan for stuff. So these ones seem to be more for the story bits, right? So the story bits don't tell you what's wrong with the parts. You have to test everything and figure out what parts are what. Because all the other ones come in, like some of them come in with like the list, right? Okay, let's see. So do I want to do nimble hands or do I want to do part examination? No, we'll do nimble hands because a lot of the time we're doing like tires and like all the screws and everything. Like a lot of that's just the physical part of waiting for that to finish. So if we can double the speed of that, that'd be great. Okay. These are all like brakes and things. MW Panther, brake problems. And the cool thing is if you're fast enough, you can technically come back and get like, oh, there's a bunch of brake ones lined up. Cool, let me grab this one and do it in like 1 minute and then send it out quick. And then I can catch the other one before it disappears, you know? I don't like these suspension ones. These suspension ones are annoying. Well, fine fixing, yeah, that's running gear problems. I don't wanna deal with all that. Turn them off. I guess I'll take this guy. Short. I mean, I'm not gonna do it right now. I just wanted to get him in here and get him ready to go. Okay. So yeah, this should just be Alright, yeah, ABS, brake, caliper, so not hard. But yeah, see what I'm saying? Is like this has a lot more weirdness going on inside of here that is maybe not as understandable as the old truck, the old Smith 1500 model. This is interesting. It's like tapered side to side. Looks like a bunch of teeth. That's cool. Alright, an ABS, it's right here. I think we'll just do this one. It's so fast. It's like right here. Just bam. There's the ABS module. Tires. Brakes. Brakes are gonna be in the back right, looks like. Oh yeah, that screwing is fantastic. That is so much faster. Some people say you can screw too fast, but me, nah, never fast enough. Alright. Alright, the typical. Let's see, brakes. We took out the module, calipers, cylinder, and the back disc should be unventilated. Yeah, we'll give them some pads too. Why not? We'll be nice about it. Add it back in. Why not? See, some of these can be really quick depending on what you're working on. Like this one's just, oh, here's the module, boom. Module, one tire, done. Simple as. We're good to go. But I do like to do a courtesy check on the oil, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, well, I'll top them up. I'll top them up. A little oil too, just for funsies. Little top up, little top up. Nope, brake disc. Brake disc. I did the brakes already. We need brake disc. Oh, the one over there. Lame. Tire. Caliper. Brake pad. Brake disc. Well, here's the thing. I already have one that's in decent condition, though, so I'm just going to use that one. Yeah, we got this one. It's like 79. That'll do. There you go. Alrighty, nice and done. Cha-ching, baby. We making some money. Alright. Let me clear out the inventory, and then we will wrap it up. Let's see. Alright, what's the most crap stuff we do not need? I mean, I want to keep the stuff for the junk, because I don't know if it'll be, like, cleanable, replaceable, sellable, whatever, but I want to get rid of all the crap I've been getting from all these repair jobs. Like, it's little stuff that I'm going to replace on, like batteries and shit. Don't need all that. These are all in terrible condition. Wow, we got a whole 16B engine block. Cool. How do I, like, assemble a car? I guess I have to buy a car as a base model, and then I can start swapping parts out. It just sucks I can't Frankenstein some of these together, you know, and just keep adding things in until it functions. Alright, tires, rear wheel hub, front drive axle, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Absorber cap, that's crap, that's crap. Crap, 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 crap. Garbage, garbage. Garbaggio. This tire, it is a racing tire, but it blows. It's only 28%. But I might be able to repair it later with an upgrade, I don't know. Same goes for like the front drive axle, 5%. Like those are Trandos. Trandos seem to be like, sporty ones. So, could be good. Alright, brakes, brake disc. Those are a dime a dozen. I'm just keeping some of these in case I ever like run out and I'm like, oh man, I need another cylinder in. There you go. You know, like I did with the brake disc a second ago. These are all body choices. I wonder if we'll get any cars in that are like total, or like somebody's been in a wreck with them and the body's messed up. We have to like replace whole doors and things and repaint it so it matches. Probably that'd be cool. These rims are all kind of fucked up. Yeah, I can get rims anywhere. They're simple enough. Alright, I think I got a crate. Let's see. Groups. Wait, can I make groups? Hold on. Sorting. No, because there's groups. So I think groups might be when you have parts like the suspension or the tires, when it's multiple parts together. So if it's a tire on a rim, that's considered a group, maybe. Possibly. Me, no. Okay, another repair here. Toolbox, we're up to date on. Alright, so what can we look forward to on the toolbox? So this is all successful repairs up here. This rack is part examination, faster install and removal, 5% more income for finished orders. Okay. Unlocks the compression tester. This test will give you information about the general condition of the engine. Parts like the cylinder head, engine block, pistons will be examined. You can, okay, that's good. That's real good. Add another car lift, warehouse, and another parking spot. See, the warehouse would be good. That way I can sort things. You know, I can get this crap out of my inventory, put it in the warehouse, and then I can have like a warehouse for body, a warehouse for engine, a warehouse for, or like just a warehouse for, you know, one particular type of ignition or fans or something. All right. What else we got? Repairs, 150% faster. Alright, so that's that. Fuel pressure test. You can use, finally you learn all about a car's fuel-related parts. Instantly examine 9 parts when seeing a car for the first time. 150% faster screwing and unscrewing. 25% faster walking. Shows you the average value of a car at auction. Expands your garage, adding a paint shop, dyno, and another lift. Alright, then we get 50% off parking levels. Spare body parts, 50% faster walking. Discounts, 50% off trips to junkyards and barns. Instantly examine 20 parts when seeing a car. And the last one is good to be lucky. Lucky meaning what? Like, when the car shows up, it turns out the thing they wanted to fix didn't need to be fixed. So, like, without that, it might be like, oh, the piston needs to be replaced. But in the, with the lucky perk, then maybe it's like, oh no, actually it's just the oil or the battery. It swaps it for something simpler that you can do. Or you get like better jobs, you know? I don't know. Good question. Let's see. Where's that? I swear I saw a crate in here. Should be in here somewhere. Oh, I got a couple crates and a couple of locations too. So the barn destination seems to be one and done. Yeah, because the barn's not showing up right now. So if you go to a barn, you need to be ready with some money in case there's like a kick-ass thing you want to bring back with you. So let's see, if I put 2 on the map, does it put both on the map or just one at a time? Oh no, it'll put 2 on the map. Sweet. Okay, so you don't have to go right away. You can just stack them up and go to them later. Open the case, baby. What do we got? Give me something good. Ooh, I think I see a gearbox. Serpentine upper system. Oh, it's an alternator. Sweet, I need one of those. I'm gonna have the most Frankenstein car, and it's gonna be my baby. It's gonna be great. Rim, camshaft, carburetor. Okay. Oh my god, it's so, like... And if I sort by condition, it's sorting by condition. So they're all next to each other. But if I sort by name, it'll do the same thing. Oh, and they're closer because they're called case. That works. Nope, we got a map. Okay. So I wonder if the qualities have to match. Like, can you mix and match quality 1 with quality 2, or what? Good question. I'll have to check that out later. Another map. Okay. We got some good parts so far. We got a whole crankshaft. Sweet. Got the barns. Hey, we got headlights. Sweet. Alright, should we go to a barn? Oh, there's also a junkyard. But I don't think I've actually unlocked the junkyard yet. I haven't made it that far in the story. Okay. So we have like 4 barns on the map right now that we can go to. But I want to wait and get a little money up so that when I go to the barns, that like I can get the parts. I can also get like I want to get like $20,000 before I go there, because the last cars we saw were like 12 or 13,000. That way, if I'm there, I'm like, ooh, that's a good looking car. I want that for a body. Let's grab that, and that'll be my starter car, and we can work out from there. All right. I know I said I wasn't gonna do that one, but that was a quick one. So I like the quick ones. 4 brakes, brake problems. Let's grab that one. All right, but yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. It's been like 3 hours. That was like a half hour longer than I wanted it to be, but it just it gets old. I was like, oh, let's work on this truck. The truck is simpler, right? Yeah, technically it's simpler, but the problem was not simple. The problem was in the damn engine. Like this one's just brake pads, calipers, ABS, done. You know, simple, simple, simple. All right, let's leave that there. Make sure I clear my list out. Oh. Well, fuck me. The settings are right here. You actually just save the game right here. Why, though? Wait, what? Exit to game menu, load. But I can't change the actual game settings. I have to go back to the menu for that. Whack. Wait, why do I even have that there on the radio wheel when I can just do this? What? That's confusing. I guess it's kind of immersive. It's in with the rest of the stuff, but okay, sure. All right. So the car showroom. So do I have cars in the showroom, or is it just like a global showroom where you can see other people's pictures? Oh, this is where you get like the DLCs and stuff. Bolt Atlanta, huh? Okay. So this is where you can just like take really nice pictures, customize it, play with it. Explode. Oh, look at that. You get the whole open view. Reminds me of my cousin. He used to collect, I don't know if he still has them, but he used to collect like the really detailed little mini cars. Not Hot Wheels. He started with Hot Wheels, and then when he got older, he bumped up to like the model cars, you know, that had like the doors would open, the hood would open, you could see all, it had like a little tiny engine in it and stuff. It was cool. It was just like this. Let's see. Car version. Oh, okay, so different types. You can change the color, you can do rust. I wish you could control the level of rust, that'd be cool. But you can just do like a lot of rust or no rust at all. Gets it decided if you want to. What else can we do with this? Show around the body so you can see the internals if you want to take a look at it. See, this is what I'm saying, is this game would be great with all the different car models and stuff they have. It would be great for showing off like how these things function to like an automotive shop class, or even just like if you're training with it, because you don't always have access to every model of car you may end up working on, or you know, you might not have access to every example of something, right? Even if it's like a common example, it would be easier to show somebody this than like, okay guys, you see, like lifting it up, it's like, you see that thing under there, under the third thing, that connects over to that thing, which technically that's what they would see from their perspective, but for understanding how everything goes together, manual schematics can only go so far, whereas if you had a 3D rendering like this, it would be a lot easier for the human mind to comprehend of like, oh, this is here, and it goes over here, and it spins this, whereas on the schematics, it's like, you have to be like, okay, A2 goes to B4, and drives C7, you know, like it's just better for educational purposes for something like this to be a thing, which is just cool. I hope there's somebody making use of this in their shop classes when they're trying to teach people about cars. If I was like a lead mechanic somewhere and I was trying to teach some new guys about various types of cars, or if I wanted to point out how something is, instead of letting them imagine it, and me not being sure if they're getting the image in their head correct, I could literally just do this and be like, hey guys, so we're gonna talk about the engine in here today, you know. And it's like, oh well, some of these cars might not be accurate because you know, they don't have the Ford and whatever else. But it's like, no, they do. When you look at the cars list, you got all the DLCs, you got the Ford, you got the so on and so forth. And I'm sure if they just talk to the developer and the publisher, they could be like, hey, we're doing this for educational purposes. Can we get like, can you guys give us like an account of this for free so that we can show the cars guys, including like the DLCs and stuff, you know? Or that might be a thing where they got to pay out the license to Ford off of every time it's sold. They can't just give them away. But I feel like for educational purposes, that would be like the best thing to do. But then again, companies are assholes. And somebody like Ford might not want people being able to examine all of their shit in real time and going, wait, this is a bad design, motherfucker. Because the more the public is aware of that, then the more it affects. Because it's like, hang on, let me Google it real quick. I think there's like, the number I've heard is there's 130 car brands, or car manufacturers, I should say, in China. Let's see, how many Chinese car brands are there? Yeah, there's like a lot. They have a whole thing. There are currently 150, according to Wikipedia at least. 150 active brands in the Chinese automobile market. Among them are 97 Chinese domestic brands and 43 joint venture brands. So like Ford or Porsche or somebody comes over there and like they want to do stuff in China. The way China's business works, since they're a communist state, the state owns everything, and every business that exists, from like corporations all the way down to the local guy with a little stall selling noodles, technically everybody that does business has to report to the CCP. Like on paper. If they wanted to be dicks, they could come in and shut down all the ramen guys, all the local food stuff, any of the local businesses. They could just completely crush them if they wanted to. Legally speaking, they would have the right to come in and say, no, you guys can't do this because we have this company doing this and you're impeding them or whatever. But they don't do that because that would make sense. They want the competitiveness so that the best ideas come out of that market. They've harnessed all the best bits of capitalism's competitive market, and they've thrown away all the exploitative parts of the market. It's the funniest shit. They literally just took all the good bits from capitalism and they left all the garbage of exploiting people and you know, like billionaires ruling over the government with bribes and shit. They just said, no, fuck all that. So like, all these guys like answered them. Before 2010, the traditional Big Four, right, refers to the four major state-owned car manufacturers: SAIC, FAW, Dongfei, and Changan. Other Chinese car manufacturers, both from public and private sectors, like Geely, Bike, BYD. So you probably heard of Geely and BYD. Geely, I think Geely has a deal with Ford now, where they're helping them build stuff in Spain, which is fucking insane. Ford, yeah, Merc and Ford, except they're gonna build Chinese electric cars in Spain sold to a European market. that you can't buy. You can't buy. You can't have a job building those cars, and we're basically getting like no tax revenue or anything off of it. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why are we letting Ford do that? It's crazy. GAC Great Wall. Somebody actually called their company Great Wall. That's fucking amazing. Great Wall Motor Company Limited, trading as GWM, a Chinese automobile manufacturer headquartered in Baoding, Hebei, China. Named after the Great Wall of China, the company largely produces sport utility vehicles, SUVs, and pickup trucks, as well as other work trucks. It is one of the top 10 automobile manufacturers. 1.23 million vehicles sold globally in 2024. Wow. That's a lot of cars. In 2020, GWM ranked 128th on China's 500 most valuable brands by World Brand Lab, with a brand value of 50 billion won. Like, I'm sorry, but this is hilarious to me. They are one of the top 10 Chinese automobile manufacturers, right? And that still doesn't put them in the top 100 of the fucking ranking of valuable brands. That's insane. They're the top. They're in the top of the field in automotive, but relatively, that is still a lower field. That's insane. That's crazy. Okay, emerged as a major player with the expansion of Chinese automotive industry. The article is the direction major automobiles. Okay, so yeah, it's like they have 150 active brands. So that's everybody from you know, a guy with one shop that builds, like, he specializes in scooters in Chongqing. That's technically one of their brands. So it's like, even if you were reduce it, I mean, what are the Americans comparatively? Like, what car brands are active in America? How many American car brands are there? So comparatively, list of automobile manufacturers in the United States. So current manufacturers literally just referred to the big three. That's it. There's only three now, right? The currently active brands from the big three manufacturers, which are Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis, are shown below. So there's like three parent companies that control the rest of the market. So when you look at General Motors makes Buick, Cadillac, Chevy, GMC, Chrysler. Oh, I'm sorry. Chrysler is Stellantis. I read it wrong. Okay, so General Motors is responsible for Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, and GMC, right? Then you go to Stellantis North America, which does Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And then Ford does the Fords and the Lincoln. So like the Lincoln town cars, right? Those things. And that's it. That's all we make. That's it. That's all we do. There's nothing else. There's like other companies, but these other companies are all in service to those manufacturers. They're not their own companies. So like, out of the major EV companies we have Lucid Motors, Rivian Automotive, and Tesla, and that's it. That's all we have is three. Like, you could combine, I mean, Jesus Christ, even if we look at the active ones, right? So let's say we include all these other groups, which aren't really car manufacturers, they're parts manufacturers. They like specialize in one area, and that just like works out. Or like Slate Auto is one where they're making their own like EV electric truck, whatever the fuck's. But let's see. Let me count this up real quick, because it doesn't even look like there's that many here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, so 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay, so that's like 62. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. So there are 97 in this other category, right? Other companies. 97, you add in the major EVs, that gets you a flat 100. Then you add in, not the big three, but we're going to count all their guys individually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you combined every one of these other companies, which are kind of irrelevant, then you have the major three EV companies. Then you have all the ones that are owned by the big three. All of that together only amounts to 110 car brands, if you want to call it that, even though there aren't really called, like, if you look at this, I mean, the reason these are called other companies is they're not actually branded cars you see on the road. AC Propulsion, AM General, Acuramoto, Berry and Buggy. I mean, what, like, and some of these are in red, so these might even be defunct ones. I mean, so defunct manufacturers, how many of them are there? Like, a lot. Like, a whole fucking lot. Like, we used to have more of these guys. But it's just crazy that, like, even if you combine all of the automotive manufacturers, when in reality there's only, like, at best, 15, if we really wanted to be, like, technical about who's a manufacturer, like, we're talking branded cars, like, with the label, the badge on the car, you'll see it on the road and recognize, oh, that's this. Like, American car brands, there's only about 15, technically. But if we wanted to be generous and even lump in all the other companies and call them car manufacturers, if we wanted to say that and be as liberal as possible with this definition, there would still only be 110 compared to China's 150. But it's even like funny because China may have the inverse problem where they have like 10 amazing brands, and then the other 140 are actually serving them, right? So it might be a similar situation, but even then, they're still neck and neck with American car manufacturers, and they're doing it faster, better, and cheaper. So it's like, how the fuck do you... Because it's not like, oh, they're paying guys in a sweatshop. No, these are guys putting together modern electric vehicles that are, like, well-made vehicles. They work. This is not... They're not making cheap Chinese oil. These are guys being paid to work as mechanics. They're getting mechanic wages. They're getting factory wages. Like, these are salaried factory workers, my guy. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's so insane. My country's fucking blows. My country sucks, dude. Oh my god. I want the Chinese to come take over already. The ultimate irony is the Chinese have zero interest in being a global empire superpower as all the other superpowers before. Because they're not stupid. They don't want to become an empire because they'll go into decline. That's why they always say that their country is still developing. Even though they're clearly very developed already. They always remark themselves as developing. Because the philosophy is that if you are done developing, then you begin declining. That's why they're always in the pursuit of a greater communist state, because they're right now, as they're self-described as moving from the first stage of socialism to the second stage of socialism. So they've now built the manufacturing base, the physical, tangible stuff. They've worked all that out. Now they're moving into the age of automation where robots can do like 80% of the work. And then you basically just give people a cut of what those profits would generate. Like, the robot does the job, but you take the robot's salary and you disperse it across the public evenly so everyone has a little money. And those companies that use those automated systems, they cut down the price, which allows, like, if they cut the cost at the factory, they don't keep the price the same, just to gouge you like American companies do. They find ways to automate so that they have lower overhead, and if they have lower overhead, they can decrease the price of the product. They can actually make their stuff cheaper. They can, like a $10,000 car can become an $8,000 car, can become a $5,000 car, depending on how they change the mode of production, right? When they advance that, they pass the savings to the consumer because they want as many people buying the thing as possible to generate revenue. I know, insane fucking idea. You want people to take what little money they have and give it to you because that's how business works. God forbid. Oh, man. But I am having a lot of fun with this. This is pretty cool. Like I said, I think this is a great tool for anybody that wants to get into cars and wants to see how everything works and how the sausage is made of, like, okay, this is the engine, this is the oil, this connects to this does that, this does this. It would be really cool if they let you see it in motion, though. I think they should add that. If not in an update to this, but like in Mechanic Simulator 2026, if they in there, I would love a way you could just like see the skeleton of everything, like take the body completely off, don't worry about the body, you're just looking at the chassis, and you see like how it spins and whatever, and you can like isolate certain parts to, you know, and there could be even like little tutorials on instructional videos of how the thing is functioning and why it's functioning this way, you know. That would be kind of cool to get even more in-depth with it. Alright, but that is about it for this one. Thanks to 7 Day for stopping at the end there. Sorry, couldn't be here for the whole thing. But, you know, I yapped for a while, and you didn't really miss much. It was just the one story car we did. I think we did 2 story cars, and then we had that third red one that we haven't completed yet. But the first one or the second one, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the first one, and then I did another one, and then, I don't know. Point being, there's the only interesting part of that stream really was the story car where I ripped the engine apart piece by piece, right? And I still couldn't figure it out just because I'm fucking stupid and I didn't look at the radiator first. If I would have looked at the radiator, I would have been like, oh, it's the radiator fan, of course. It would have taken 2 seconds. That's why people gotta learn about cars, so they don't fuck it up when they're trying to repair it. Anywho, that is it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then do the usual. I did that a little early. Hold on. If you did, then do the usual. Like, subscribe, check out my streams. I will see you guys in the next video. Reaper the Rager, signing off.